Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. And I know y'all hear all the chatter about what's going on with Kyrie Irving and, you know, just the Brooklyn Nets and the media and everything that's going on. And it's a lot of chatter outside of basketball and associated with the Brooklyn Nets. And that's a large part of because of what Kyrie posted. And we're going to get into that. Now, I'll say my opinion while I'm here by myself. Shout out to all of the Brooklyn Nets fans. Um, for one, what I took from what he said was, I am from Jersey. I cannot be anti-Semitic because I'm in a nutshell. What he was saying, his demographic from where he lives at. Now, me, I lived in Brooklyn and Jersey, and Brooklyn and New Jersey are the biggest cities of the melting pot, using Kyrie words, the melting pot of all the different cultures, ethnicities, religions, and people in general. So because of that, it is hard to be um I don't even want to say the word. That's how it is right now. You say the word, you get in trouble. It's like, you know, but it is to be hard when it is hard to be that what they accusing him of being or not apologizing for pushing the or promoting, as the media would say, the movie. It's because you get to know people on a personal level or on a face-to-face level, on a you deal with them on day in day out level. You know, it's different from having a perspective about a people that's being stereotyped a certain way on television or the radio. You understand what I'm saying? Or in movies or something like that. So that is the benefit of being in New York or being somebody from New Jersey. You get to actually meet these people, shake hands with these people, converse with these people. You know what I'm saying? I did Lyft in New York in Uber too, but I did in New York and New Jersey, and I'm telling you, you do meet a lot of different people. You just do. It's just where you at. This is what it is. This area in the New York, the city that never sleeps, this area where we live at, it is exactly what he said. It is a melting pot. There's a lot of people that pull up and live here, but they not from here. You understand? Because of the colleges. You understand? People come to college in New York City, and then they never leave. You know what I'm saying? You know how you go from where you live at to college, and then you there now. You know what I mean? So it's like, that happens, and it's like, to me it's interesting. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, yeah, me personally, I'm not. I guess I gotta say this to clarify myself. I'm not racist or anything like that. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not necessarily agree. I'm not necessarily when what I learned this too. When you want to say something or convey something, the conduit becomes very important too. Now, what I will say about the NBA platform, I want to give them kudos for a second to say that it is one of the biggest vehicles to see that everybody could get along. You got people from all over the world that are teammates, and for people to see that on a from a day in day out basis, think about the culture of basketball and how many coaches play basketball, people from different places. People all over the world. Basketball is universal. Everybody from everywhere, every kind of people plays basketball. And we have the luxury of, you know what I mean, getting to see people for their character and who they are, opposed to looking at them for, their religious beliefs or whatnot. I want to get into some of these comics, man. Shout out to Champagne Poppy. He said if he was white, he wouldn't have gotten suspended. You heard? Listen, man, you entitled to your opinion. And the truth is that this whole thing about the movie is it's the name of it. It's like it's hard for me to. I want to say this the right way. It's hard for me to look at it in the way where black and white, in a sense where if somebody white would have said it, because to be what they're accusing him of, like I'm shy to say the word, um, you know, a white person wouldn't be that. And Kyrie is even saying, I'm not that. You know, to my knowledge, it don't seem like anybody is that what he's being accused of. And he basically said, I'm not that. And I think the NBA is saying, um, you didn't apologize though. You saying you not that, but you didn't apologize. So Adam Silver was supposed to speak to him next week, but the Brooklyn Nets stepped in and suspended him for 5 games. We already 2-6, but again, you know, I like to keep more of my content about basketball. But with Kyrie Irving, you know, this is unexpected for one. It's his contract year, and you know, I thought he would just be solely focused on basketball. So to me, this is kind of me that him throwing me for a loop as a fan. You know what I'm saying? That being said, I say he said if Kyrie and KD, I'm leaving also. Oh wow. I ain't mad at you, but I'm staying, man. I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan, not a fan of the players. I'm a fan of the players, but I'm more of a fan of the team than the players. So shout out to you though. But I'm gonna always be here. I'm still here. Champagne Poppy. I wasted my money on the Nets tickets, jersey. I guess you was trying to say apparel for no reason. Shaking my head. Nah, man. Nah. Champagne. He said, you know who bugged out. He says He said our season is over just because of a retweet. I don't think it's over, man. Calm down, man. I'm gonna break it down how it's not over. Just stay with me, man. I'm reading your comments. I got you. He said, "Bruh, it's just a movie." Facts. NBA rig. It was set. It was a setup. Season is over for my borough. All right, I'm sensing the distress. Listen, man. This is what I could say about the Brooklyn Nets and us winning basketball games. All of this is what it is, and it's a mess. The only way we clean this up is by winning basketball games. The media won't go away. They're going to be on the Nets all season, and it's going to be 5 games. And now it's going to be about whether or not Kyrie is coming back. But I'm going to bring it back for y'all. If y'all was watching me vlogging last season, then you know what I'm talking about. We were 21-9 without Kyrie Irving in the lineup because of COVID. I mean, let me not say that word. Because of the, you know what. You know, it's like you can't even say certain words on here. You know what I mean? So, case in point is, that being said, we were winning without Kyrie in the lineup. I care as a fan to see us win. That's what I want to see. You know what I mean? His approach on, you know, again, the fact that he did what he did and the backlash is what it is. It could affect the locker room. Realistically, you know what I'm saying? It could affect the locker room. And that part is what I want Kyrie to understand. And look, that being said, is that you have this platform to speak because of basketball. So always make it basketball first. Make it about basketball first. Because you got here from basketball. Be loyal to basketball first. You feel me? That's why we know you. And I'm only saying that to say, yeah, say what you want. You're a man. You know what I'm saying? There's manhood and there's fanhood. I'm talking fanhood, but for a second, we could talk manhood, right? And I'm saying as a man, you could say what you feel like you need to say. You got it on your soul. You feel like you need to express it, speak it. All men go through that sometimes. And I understand where how you feel, feeling the need to say something. But again, it's one thing to be courageous enough to say something. It's another thing to articulate it in a way where you convey, where you connect with with people more than, I don't know, cause a mess. Because I'm sure I'm well as a fan. I seen Kyrie play in person and watching him on TV. I'm sure he gotta love basketball, and you know it's up to y'all, man. It's up to y'all to decide. But we got some people in here, man. We got my guy, let him know, Angelo in here. Um, Champagne Poppy says, "What it do anymore? I should give up on the Nets." Nah, man, I'm staying with the Nets, bro. I'm telling you, this is what too shall pass, man. This too shall pass. Shout to my guy, Unpopular Opinion. About to throw the link in the chat. You know what's up. Shout to T Swizzy. Subscribe to my page earlier. I appreciate you, my guy. That's all facts. He said Simmons needs that bad. To be honest with you, I don't. As far as I seen Jock Vaughn in the interview, and he was saying that you know, he think that he gonna be out for he not coming on the road with the trip. He not traveling with us. So it's a Reynolds. So you know what I'm saying, for the most part, he ain't gonna be able to you know be ready to play. So that being said, I don't think we need Ben Simmons to win, man. He got to play with more aggression. He got to play with more I can compete. It's one thing to be skilled. It's another thing to compete. So some people are skilled at what they do, but they don't want to compete. You know what I mean? You can shake them up. You know what I mean? Talk shit to them, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because the best, even though it's a mental thing, it's a mentality. Kobe Bryant, he's known for his mentality. That he's a basketball player, and he's letting yeah, it's still mind over matter, even though this is a very physical. You understand? There's a lot of physicality in the sport. So that being said, I'm saying that to say that it's the mentality, and Ben Simmons got to have the mentality. It's not about his knee. You can come back healthy. Trust me. All of the ramping up I done seen in these last 2 seasons, I'm pretty sure they're gonna ramp him up pretty good, real good. And when he's ready, he's gonna, you know what I'm saying, be ready. And same thing with TJ Warren. I heard he pushed back like, "Yo, I'm ready now," and he was like, "Nah, you're not ready," or whatever. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Personally, I feel like I don't like any player being rushed back. I want to see teams compete at top health, and I know the business. So players are going to play through injury. That I understand how that's going to happen. But ultimately, I think the player got to play it safe and take care of himself. And I think the rules change in the NBA for that to happen. Um, but just getting back to Ben Simmons for the most part, I think he's a talent, but when he get healthy, he gotta get his mind healthy. Like, yo, you ready to compete? They have no good intent for you. They want to destroy you. You have to know that. Have to know. Yeah, they're gonna shake your hand and smile with you at the end of the game. But when you out there, they trying to win. The same way you should be trying. Ben win. Ben 10 win. Like your name rhymes with win, so you should be winning. Benny is winning. Like we should be call you Benny, make us win. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my guy, Unpopular Opinion, man. We out here, man. Yeah, what's good with you, bro?
Yo, what's good, man? Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, clearly too, man. You sound good. What's good?
Man, I just really get tired of sports turning into politics.
Talk your shit, bro.
And that's what we got right here, man. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
do a sports blog, you do a sports vlog, whatever have you, you know. I don't ever put my political views or how I feel about certain situations in my content.
right.
But yet, you got a guy like Kyrie. Now, I'm not blaming Kyrie for speaking his mind. There is this thing called freedom of speech
Mm-hmm.
that people tend to ignore when they want to. But at the same time, it never seems to be about basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So when you got a player that's constantly in the news for things not related to basketball,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you kind of got to evaluate what you're doing here. Kyrie, if I'm talking to Kyrie, I'm gonna ask Kyrie this: if you want to play basketball in the NBA, you got to put your political views aside. And I'm giving you an example because that's what I do. That's what you do, Breezy. That's what most content creators do.
No, what I listen, bro. I agree with you, bro, and that's a popular opinion. Shout out to Unpopular Opinion Sports. Shout out to Heart of the City, real dope. Show come on Tuesday at 8:30s, man. Be me, NY Jeffy, NYG 22, Coach Eddie's, and be other guys on the panel too. And we be talking heavy, man. And yeah, it is heavy sports, zero politics. Um, for the most part. But these things happen, and this specifically happening to the Brooklyn Nets. So, I gotta say something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there is examples like KD where he has a lot of ventures that he's into outside of basketball, but when he's playing basketball, he keeps the basketball business about basketball.
Exactly.
And that's what I like because I consider that professionalism, right? Not to
Exactly.
mention that the NBA is, even without it's intentionally doing it, we are seeing people from all over the world on the same team, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
talent is talent, and basketball got an orange color. We play with an orange basketball, so that's why color is important in basketball. Because if you in the NBA, you're a talent, and you can score the ball. You start sleeping on people because of any other reason, you're going to get
Right.
scored on. You're going to get baked. There's talent everywhere. All of that. Nah, I'm from New York, so again, my mindset on how I look at
Right.
that kind of thing is easy for me. I see people, they go with they talk about racism and all of it, but it's easy for me on a sense to discuss it. The matters that as a people and what we going through, that I still think there's a process, and we trying to what I'm saying, push forward with the process, but to discuss it, it's easy, man, because living in New York City and Jersey, it is a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? It
That's
is
facts.
everywhere you go, there's different kind of people. So you just kind of get into being yourself. It's just like I can't be like this or everybody like, but you do. I ain't gonna lie. I try different foods, and I'm gonna be honest. They got fire foods, man. I've tried different foods just off of the food
Bro,
that I got access to. It. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just
Like,
came
I'm gonna
back.
keep it
You
real
know,
with
I
you.
was born in New York, Brooklyn, of course, man. But I just came back from Mexico. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. Yo, the food over there is extraordinary. Like, bruh, like I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, we
Let's get into
cannot
it.
we
Now,
cannot
talk to me.
ignore, yeah, we can't ignore like other cultures and other people, and you know how they contribute to um this thing we call America. My thing is, I don't necessarily have a problem with Kyrie talking what he talking and showing his political views, but there's a time and a place to do all that. There's like,
Right,
it's like,
right. Like,
why are
see,
you why are you bringing this shit up in the middle of the fucking season? Excuse
talk
my
your
language,
shit,
but
bro.
that's what I'm saying. Why are you bringing this up in the middle of the season? I get it, bro. Like I understand. I really do understand what Kyrie is trying to say, and it's unpopular. And I'm unpopular opinion sports, so I totally get the pushback he's receiving because it's an unpopular take or viewpoint. But that doesn't mean you have to bring that up in every setting that you're in. You know what I'm saying? And
Nah, I do. I'm with you, bro.
right, you can think about this. You go to your job, are you really going to pop off in that setting?
Nah, I feel
Nah.
you. I
You
feel
see what
you.
I'm saying? You
But
you
what
you
what
going
what I what I'm
to dial it
saying
back a
is
little bit. And that's what
right.
Kyrie I think feels like he should do. Or Kyrie, just stop playing ball. You earned your money. You got a ring.
Hmm.
Just retire, bro. It's okay. We see people do it all the time. Retire and go be an activist. That's
Right.
fine. I'm
right?
cool with
Like
that.
it did get it. Like that's the thing. People like I used to, and I don't know if you know it, but I remember this story. I was watching the news. This is all random, but it's all true, right?
Yeah.
Um, a guy he had retired from the Giants. This was like maybe 10 years ago. I had seen this, and he had opened up a restaurant in New York City, and it's like a very successful restaurant. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that to say there's life after you play a professional sport. If Kyrie is in a space in his life where he feel like he need to step away, people gonna respect you. Step away. But
I think
if
he
you,
should.
I think under 10 games doing something like this, you as a professional, you gotta understand that it's gonna affect the locker room. So
Yeah.
just forget the fact that you go at it with the media and what and whatnot. Think about how it affects the locker room. We 2-6, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying that to say as a professional, it'd be nice to see him uh if that's what he wants to do, approach it in a way where it at least behoove him. Now he's in a situation where he paid back money, 500,000, and they said the apology is worth more. We don't even want the money because if they wanted the money, then it would have been over with.
Right. They don't want the money. You know,
They
this is
if
never
they
about.
yeah
It's
like
not about money. They got plenty of money.
exactly. It's about the being sincere about um you know again my thing is it is about being sincere because it seemed like there's a misunderstanding between Kyrie, what he represents, and how the media is perceiving it. You feel what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
feel you.
and I feel like they just want Kyrie to say sorry to get it over with, and Kyrie is like, I'm not doing that because y'all misunderstand me. So if you knew how I really felt, yeah, I can't really speak for Kyrie. It's hard to
But
do.
Kyrie is fighting a battle he's not going to win. And basically he's fighting a battle of the narrative. You know what I'm saying? And we all know the media controls the narrative. And if you follow the dotted line, you'll understand who controls the media and you'll understand why this is an issue. So that's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm not going to get too heavy into it. But the bottom line is look, you're on a basketball team, your team is struggling. If you said this when the Nets was 6-2, it'll get some pushback, but it ain't gonna be like it is now, and you ain't gonna be getting suspended for it. The,
No, no, no. But what I'm saying is, I don't like again. I want to see competitiveness. I don't like that. Oh, we 2-6, but this is bigger than the 2-6 record. Like as a fan, I understand what you saying. I get it. But it's like, man, like again, it's about professionalism and how
yeah,
you articulating it. Maybe he needs a PR guy. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't think
Maybe
he wants a PR guy.
right,
He's not a PR person. Kyrie is a different type of cat, man. He thinks different. He thinks
right,
that whatever he says should be looked at in the manner that he sees it. And that's never going to be the case because people are not going to look at what you say. People ain't going to look at it the same. You know what I'm saying? You have, like you said, you got many different cultures in America. You're not going to get the same reaction from everybody. So, what is your purpose in speaking out like that towards the media? I'm gonna tell
but I'm
you right
like,
now, if I was a basketball player, the way I'm built, I wouldn't say shit to the media.
no, but
I would.
what I'm saying is like it's even if he's seen it and thought about it, like I don't see the logic of a man just having a baby. I just had a baby. Like I'm not trying to give myself
Congratulations.
no extra nothing from work. Like I'm dealing with this at home. I
Right.
want to play basketball, answer these questions real fast, then go home. I ain't even got time to watch no 3 hour movie. You kidding me?
Right.
With a newborn, how he even got 3 hours to watch that movie? Yo,
That's a
man.
good question.
No, sir, I'm being real,
Nah,
bro.
that's a good question. That's a really good question. Like,
Like
what are you spending your time on?
like seriously. So, all right, I wanna get into the Champagne Poppy said trade Kyrie for Shy Alexander. Like he just done. He just they just talking about trading him, and then
I'm
Ange
not
let him
done
know.
with Kyrie. I'm with you. I think Kyrie needs to understand, like, look, man, it's not about how you see life. Trust me, I have a lot of unpopular opinions that go way beyond sports, bro. I'm telling you. But what is the point of me going up here talking about it? What am I accomplishing? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Because I'm in the business of giving people sports content. Like Kyrie's in the business of playing basketball. So what does your political views enhance your ability on the court? Because it doesn't. So
Right.
why are you even bringing it up? Start a podcast, dude. Do something.
Yo, and
Quit talking to the
realistically,
media.
no, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Realistically, Draymond Green got one. He has a podcast. And again, he's very outspoken. And
Yeah,
I imagine, again, when it's him in the media talking about whatever he's discussing, he has a certain professionalism that he has to carry himself with as well. And when I say
exactly.
professionalism, it's not necessarily your relationship with the media, it's your relationship with the locker room, your relationship at home. Like,
Mm-hmm.
fuck what everybody think about who you are and all of that. I'm saying to you, Kyrie, you already got a lot going just having a baby, bro. Just do that. Just focus on you. I know you
Facts.
want to help the world, but help yourself. Nobody ain't gonna call you selfish. You just had a baby. And I feel like maybe you feel like this is your calling, and I can't say that it isn't. I'm not taking it there. I don't have an opinion on what your
Then
path
stop
is.
playing basketball,
I'm,
bro.
I'm
That's
just
the thing.
right. I'm just saying what you're doing is impacting the locker room, right? KD is just happy to have you back. You guys only played 44 games in 3 seasons. Now we in a situation where you're not injured, and you find your way not to play basketball. And my thing is like it's amazing, bro. Like maybe he don't want to play. Maybe he do want to start a podcast and not play no more. Or maybe we should trade him. Yo, I'm not a fan in a way where, again, my thing is this: he from here, he could call Jersey home. But
Mm-hmm.
my thing is the relationships. You at the press conference last season after we got swept, he says we're gonna stay, we're gonna build. You see everything that happened in the off season, but this is what he says. And then, not even 10 games in, and this happens. And I'm not trying to right or wrong with it. I'm just doing math. I'm just doing numbers.
Nah,
So
you good, bro.
what we 8 games in, so that's 44 plus 8. I know how to count. That's 52 games in 4 seasons. The fans deserve more. We deserve more. We deserve to see them play more. Like for what they on the paper they on our team, and then it's all of this commotion. I don't want to be the biggest what if team. I don't. I'm not a fan of the what if Nets. I'm a fan of the Brooklyn Nets. And Kyrie is putting us in a what if situation right now. I don't have a whole lot other thing against him last season, but this I'm like, bro, you got to be more professional and understand the impact that you have. And again, my thing is, I think you should be, you know, I don't know, man. And I had a baby. I couldn't do that when I had my newborn. All I did was pay attention to the mother. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't had no
As you
time for
should.
no questions. Like I came there to work, And you know what I'm saying? All the small talk, because you could call that, you call them peons, but they're not peons, but you can call it small talk. How about that? Maybe I should be a PR guy. I don't know. But what I am saying is you need to realize, for one, you don't like the press. Keep it real. You don't want to talk to the press. Don't, if you only doing this so you won't get fired, pull a Marshawn Lynch. Like, I don't know, man. Listen, again, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's bittersweet for me because now that you're not there, I think Cam Thomas gonna get minutes. I'm gonna keep it all the way up with you, my guy. And I don't want to see you play 40 minutes a game, man. I don't like you like in a hero situation where you gotta. No, I ain't jacking that, bro. You don't have to do that. You don't have to put us in situations where you jacking up threes, shooting 14 threes a game, and you're a point guard. That's what I'm
And
saying.
that's the
Like,
thing about it. You doing this off a game where you scored 4 fucking points. Like, bruh, it's got to be about basketball. When you playing basketball, if you look, man, I didn't ran in them circles. If you with the political jargon or whatever, bro, there's avenues for that. But you talking about playing basketball and you talking to the New York media about things not related to basketball. What you think they're gonna do?
right?
This is the media, man. The
They
New
go,
York
yo,
media.
that's breakfast lunch. Like, bro, the media is gonna do what the media is gonna do. My thing
Right.
is, why you not supposed to get them nothing to eat?
Exactly. Don't give
You,
them no
yo,
bait.
listen, I don't usually do this, you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna do this. If I was Kyrie, I'm like, yo, man, I scored 30. Next question. Oh, you want to talk about the game? Yo, listen. Other than that, I'm going home to my family. I just had a kid.
Facts.
Like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I'm no, ain't nothing the press gonna say. And look, I don't even like the press. So what I'm saying is, if I don't even like the press and I just had a baby, I ain't saying shit to the press. You ain't gonna know what I do at home. I'm not posting nothing for nobody. I'm paying attention to my woman and my kid. That's it. I ain't giving the
Real
press
shit.
nothing. They get nada. Zilch. Zero. Go ahead, T Weezy, man. Yo, shout out to T Weezy, man. What's good with you, bro? Yo, NYG, you can hear me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Uh,
Yeah, I thought you was talking to the homie on the panel.
yeah, I was. I thought he was there, man. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to shout him out, but yeah, shout out to T Weezy, man. T Sweezy, man. He subscribed to the page earlier. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
That's
subscribe
what's
to
up.
his page, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We all subscribe to my guy Unpopular Opinion Sports page too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. We vloggers on the come up, and we putting in work, man. We out here putting in quality work. You should check out our videos, and you'll be surprised how the content, how good the content is. But yeah, man, that's what I would do, man. Facts. But
Right, man.
I
But
I, I
I
want Cam
do I
Thomas to
do
get
think,
minutes.
yeah, I agree with you though. I do think this is gonna and I agree with the chat too. I think this is gonna open up something, hopefully for Cam Thomas, man, to really get his opportunity, man, to do his thing, man. And look, this is what young players wait for, man. You got
Mm-hmm.
a veteran out the way for 5 games. You on a
Yeah,
road trip, so you're not in the big bright lights of New York City. Look, just go out there and play ball, man. We need people on this team that's focused on basketball. It seems like ain't
Cam
nobody focused
Cam
on basketball.
Cam Thomas, man. Yo, listen.
Everybody got some other problems, and it ain't just Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Kevin
Nah,
Durant had
it's
his
it's
issues. Like
nah. Yeah, it's to me, it's over with now. Now we ain't got Kyrie. Listen, he get to be the father he want to be. He ain't gotta do nothing but spend time at home with his family, and you know what I'm saying. He could just focus on doing what he need to do. Cam Thomas ain't got no kids. All he want to do is make his mama
He is a
proud.
kid, right?
Yo, exactly. He gonna go out there and make his mama proud. Trust me, Cam. Listen, Brockworth said, "Con suspended. Hey, let's move on. The next man up, Cam Thomas has a great opportunity. Let's see if he can step up on both ends.
I
Here's his
agree.
window." Totally. Shout to
That's
him,
what's up.
man. This is a dope comment right here. And I second that. I think Cam Thomas the other day put on IG free CT, and then after that, when I went to check it, like, I can't believe my eyes, like, can't believe my eyes. So I went to check it, and he had switched it to the Joker, like he was just joking around, like, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
And
he
then
had to do that, you know what I mean?
right, and then Kyrie, he does this. I'm like, wow, like, I wanted Cam Thomas to get minutes, but not at the expense of Kyrie doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need him to do that. We needed Nash to coach and do the rotations. And after 8 games, they got Nash up out of here. They mad after we going in 10 games at best 4-6. They mad. They feel some type of way, bro. Yo, I think Cam
Man,
Thomas is going to help this team seriously. He said we deserve to see. He said we deserve to see Sean Kyrie Simmons on this team. But yeah, man. Hold on. Let me read this comment real quick. It said this is exactly how Jeremy Lin came up. If Cam is special, here's his shot. Yeah, yo. Oh, all right. Yeah, they made a whole special about him too, right?
oh, Jeremy Lin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
I
Yeah,
think I
man.
think though I think though I think with the Kyrie situation, and then you putting Ben Simmons to that, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It is this may be a well, it may not be unpopular as it
Yeah,
it
right.
probably would have been after this news, but it may be time to just scrap this whole thing, man, because I don't I don't
Okay.
know if mentally they can come back from this. It's too much negativity surrounding this ball club right now. You got your coach just being fired, and you talking about bringing in another coach with baggage. It's like, are you trying to be the the Brooklyn baggage? You know what I'm saying, squad? Like all these players, they got baggage, they got issues, and you just keep flocking them in here. You know, so if I'm Sean Marks, look, again, this is unpopular. And I was
Okay, come
totally
in.
on board with them staying the course and doing what they needed to do. But this stuff's starting to get out of hand here now. So if I'm Sean Marks, I might be calling around seeing what I can get for KD. Might not be a bad idea because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real quick before people go off the rails with this shit. Look
Yeah.
at the teams that made those type of trades. Look at Utah. They not doing bad to open the season. Look how the Pelicans came back after getting rid of Anthony Davis.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it
Like
real.
it
I'm gonna
it,
keep.
it
I'm a
go
bro.
ahead, bro.
Listen. You right for being mad, man. I'm mad too, man. First off, I'm mad at this comment right here. This Champagne Poppy talking about trade Cam Thomas for Miles and Buddy. No, man, this not happening, man.
uh
We don't need them. We just played them, and we see that Miles Turner just got back. He ain't even played both games, and that's because he was hurt. We don't need somebody injury prone, especially at the power forward position. They said they ain't want Dwight Howard. They need to call him back. Like, yo, man, we went
I
over
wouldn't
it,
want
and
Dwight Howard either.
yeah, we think we do want you on the team. You know what I'm saying? They could always call him back. You know what I mean? Don't be like, it happens. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Just call him back. That's it. But nah, man. What was you saying again about the? I was trying to say something to add to your point.
Oh, nah, I was just saying like it may be time to scrap the whole thing, man, and start seeing what you could get for KT or Kevin Durant. I mean, because
Nah,
look, it's not the end of the world because we see teams all the time trade stars, man, and rebound and bounce back very
like
well.
Utah's played well. We could just say
Utah,
like Utah do it.
the Pelicans been playing well. You know
The
what I'm
Pelicans are
saying?
yeah, the Pelicans are
Remember
good too.
they got rid of Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The and Westbrook. So I mean, it's definitely possible. You know, you get rid of a star if you get enough assets and you know what to do with them. And I think Sean Marks is very good at drafting and
right,
finding good players. You know what I'm saying? Might not be
right.
so good in free agency, but you're not supposed to build your team in free agency. You're supposed to build through the draft.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
that's
keep it
where
real with you, man. Turn up, man. Like, yo, put Alondas Williams in the game. Put Cam Thomas in the game. Like Kyrie, listen, he made his decision to do that, and again, it probably behooves him some type of way that we don't understand, right? I'm saying that to
it's
say,
deeper. It's definitely deeper than what
right,
people are seeing. But the bottom line is we here to talk sports. So I mean, it's got to be about basketball, bro. And
right.
right now, the team is 2-6. You're suspended. The coach is fired. The other player is hurt, and Simmons, and KD is frustrated. So it's
See,
not
listen,
a good
and
situation.
and this is the thing. KD get a lot of criticism for Golden State, but I think that's what he always wanted. He just wanted a supporting cast that's gonna hoop like him, loyal to hooping. And that's my thing with Kyrie is that I want to just see you being a loyal hooper. The fact that he did this shows that he's loyal to a bigger cause than basketball, in my opinion, and how he looks at it. Like I'm gonna use my voice to be bigger than basketball. But my thing is
You
be
can't
loyal
be
to
bigger.
basketball, like love
Right.
it. Don't just use it as a
Mm-mm.
stepping stool to something. Like love it and hug it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you love the power that it. You know what I mean? Or where you at that. You know what I mean? It's like again, we know you because basketball. If Kyrie Irving on the flip side was a podcaster and he would talk about these things, will we know him if he like podcasted in his real like job and then play basketball in his spare time? Would he be as nice as a basketball player? Like we know you from basketball, bro, but
Right.
you be chatting a lot. And I'm saying I don't know how you got 3 hours with a newborn baby. I just don't understand how you have time to watch that movie, bro. So again, I understand that it's a bigger cause, but I really this season I forgave everything in the past. The 44 games in 3 seasons. I say,
I
yo,
did
this
too.
year we focus
I came in here with this team and like, yo, they got a clean slate for me.
cleans
They
clean.
all opted in. Everybody's looking good. Simmons was shooting threes. I'm like, okay, we might have something cooking here, man. And look, bro, people was bugging on me because I said give Nash 10 games. Oh, that's too soon. Now do you think 10 games is too soon? This shit done gone off the rail in 8 games. Are you
Right?
kidding me?
Nah, talk your
Like,
shit.
bro, that's what I'm like, man. To
Nah, talk your
me,
shit. Get into that. Now go
I'm
heavy
saying
with that because you absolutely right. You
I
did
said
say 10
10
games. We were
games.
saying we was going to do yeah, and you was right. Every 10 games, and this shit is the eighth game. So hey,
And it's already off the rails. And I'm like,
huh,
bruh, how is this possible?
mm-hmm,
It's like they went into this shit was like, okay, fuck it. We just going to keep being the same old Brooklyn Nets. The biggest this is and I'm gonna start with this. If you are a team, you know what I'm saying, and I do football, and I always compare the Giants and Jets to the basketball teams because all these New York teams are synced together and linked together. You know what I'm saying? I can go into a big spill on how they are, but I'm just gonna give you this one real quick.
Yeah.
You need leadership. There's no leadership in the Brooklyn Nets
Nah, wait.
at
Now it's
all.
not right now. As of now, on
There
Thursday
hasn't
night.
been. There
Right? No,
hasn't been
there
since
hasn't been.
we
I
had
agree with you.
that group, like you said, with Jared Allen,
Yeah.
Spencer Dinwiddie, Joe Harris,
Yeah.
um, Russell, and they broke that group up to bring in Kyrie and KD, and they have absolutely destroyed the culture of the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets are now looked at as the laughing stock instead of the New York Knicks. And I know you do your podcast, but to be honest with you, it's it's a close comparison right now because the Nets, and you think about, and we talked about this on Heart of the City, man. Think
Yeah.
about the old Nets teams with Kenny Anderson and Derek Coleman, and then you had the Jason Kidd days, and like
Yeah.
these Nets teams were carefully constructed and they had a lot of chemistry, man, and they had
Y'all hear
leadership.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now, brother.
Oh, bro, I was talking to myself the whole time. That's why I left, man. I had to do something
Yeah.
with this.
Yeah. Now hold it
Y'all hear
down.
me?
Let NYG 22 say his shit, man.
My
He
bad.
talking heavy.
Nah, I was just gonna say, and those Nets teams were built correctly. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got rid of your depth and a lot of the young pieces, the ascending pieces
Yeah.
that you had on the team to bring in these so-called superstars. I'm tired of the NBA making this shit about superstar talents.
Mm-hmm. Nah,
Like,
I appreciate
like,
that.
like
Yeah,
you
I
ain't. Like,
agree with that.
you know
Oh
what I'm
look, cause
saying?
look,
Go
Champagne
ahead.
Poppy don't agree
Let him
with
get
that. He
in.
said we here because of Kyrie and KD as fans.
That's
Now,
bullshit.
so right, T Weezy, you agree with that shit?
Yeah.
T Sweezy, get into that because y'all both on that shit. So yeah, get into this comment, man. How y'all feel about T Sweezy? You still a Brooklyn Nets fan, even if KD and Kyrie not here?
Oh, I'm not a Brooklyn Nets fan. I'm a Celtic fan. I just,
Oh, who?
I just fuck with what you say.
Oh, all right, all right. Oh, you say you a
I don't
Celtic
mind it
fan?
though. I don't mind it. Just like I support Reg. He a Laker fan. I don't like the Lakers, but I like listening to him because he talk basketball and he entertaining.
Oh
That's
yeah, nah,
And
cool.
then I
That's
like what you
cool.
have to say. So I'm like, let me subscribe to this nigga.
yeah, nah. I appreciate you, T Sweezy. Facts.
But shit though, I can't believe y'all got rid of Jared Allen for a bag of potato chips and just to keep DeAndre Jordan because that's KD and Kyrie friend. But he did absolutely nothing for y'all. Y'all could have
Yeah,
traded. Y'all had to choose either out of DeAndre Jordan and Jared Allen. I didn't like that, man.
yeah. Talk about it. Talk about it. I
And then
mean, I'm gonna be
look
honest
at
with
y'all
you.
defense. When y'all traded Karis LeVert, I'm like, bro, I don't need James Harden. Y'all good.
Talk
You know what
about
I'm
it.
saying? And I was pissed when y'all got rid of D'Angelo Russell. It could have been KD and D'Angelo Russell. But they said Kyrie brought KD there. You feel me?
Yeah,
I was gonna say, yeah, when y'all had Karis LeVert and Dinwiddie, bro, I liked that, bro. And then they made it start Dinwiddie was gonna be out for like 2 years or some shit, bro. And I'm like,
yeah.
okay, I can see why they traded him to Washington.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'll breeze through it real quick. When Kenny Atkinson had the call for, I coined the call for with Karras, Harris, Dinwiddie, and Jared Allen. That and again, this is why Sean Marks was getting praised because his draft picks and Karras, making a trade for Dinwiddie, drafting Jared Allen, and this is why I was saying a lot heavy for and like campaigning for Sean Marks saying he a good GM because he drafted Jared Allen and he was an understudy of Coach Pop and he's seen Coach Pop
Oh, that's
win
where he
with
came from?
Tim Duncan and David Robinson.
All
And
right.
he tall as hell. So like I'm thinking he understands that big men help you win. So when he traded Jared Allen, I said, "Oh no, they asked for 100 mil. They was like 4 years, 80 mil. He said 5 years, 100 mil. Me, I vlogged that we should keep him. When we made the Jared Allen trade, I cried for weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And I was ranting it a lot of times because I knew it was going to end like this. So I'm saying, like, I don't always agree with the Brooklyn Nets do, but and I said that because of Kyrie. Like, I don't agree with this, man. Like, we only played 52 games. We're not gonna fool me. I know numbers.
yeah.
You played 44 games in the first 3 seasons with KD, and now this was the eighth game, and y'all played, and now you're done. You're gonna miss 5 games, and then what? I don't even know. Fans don't know. We don't know. How many games would Kyrie miss?
He played military mind tricks with y'all. I don't fucking like that, bro. Y'all gave them niggas everything they fucking wanted. Y'all signed the players that they didn't want to fucking sign. They didn't fit with y'all. They didn't get the job done. Me personally, Kyrie not better than James Harden. I don't care what anybody say. Y'all should have traded that nigga. Fuck that. At least
Yo,
James Harden. At least James Harden participate. At least James Harden got in shape. I mean, don't get me wrong though. Ever since he fucked up his hamstring against Boston, bro, he haven't been the same. But he started looking good though this year though.
yo, man. Listen, I heard James Harden got hurt bad, and again bad. What I will say is, when it come down to hooping, fuck all this other shit outside of hooping. KD is hooping. So yeah, he may not be the leader vocally, but nah, he definitely leading on the floor, and I could see how and who on the team could help him. You know what I'm saying? And that, at the end of the day, Kyrie, all of this, I respect your handle, I do, but I still want to see the Brooklyn Nets win, and you ain't fucking that up for us, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do all of this, that's fine. But Cam Thomas gonna get your minutes, and we gonna win. No disrespect to you, Kyrie Irving, but I seen it happen last season. As soon as he was getting busy, you wanted to come back. You tying your shoes on Instagram. Like, don't try to take his shine. Why you ain't give him no minutes? You got 40 minutes a game. Like, what's going on? Like, listen, I respect Kyrie, but you should have been gave Cam Thomas. If y'all got so much say over the coaching situation, why y'all ain't giving Cam Thomas no minutes? Let him shine. Give him minutes. Now he getting minutes because of this. You could have just gave him minutes and then, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It just don't seem, it don't sit right with me, man. Like, it's just some other reason on why you're not playing basketball. I'm a fan of
Yeah, yeah.
basketball, and you're not playing basketball.
Exactly.
Like,
He's doing bullshit though, bro. He wasn't doing none of this bullcrap in Cleveland.
I don't know, man. He
Ever since he
said
did
Brock
that
work.
bullshit against the Warriors, bro, he just got over it, so he got a little too cocky. Just like
Yeah,
AD bitch ass.
yeah. Brockwork said, "We good people. This is great. Stories are made of. KD
But at
just
least AD
has
take
to take
basketball serious more
over.
than him though.
KD don't want to take over. He 30, 34. He want help. Brock work. That's a
Why is
fact.
KD not rebounding?
KD is exhausted, bro. He's
He went
playing
out of there,
37. Bro,
man.
they're like, how
KD
many
went.
minutes y'all want him to play? How much stuff y'all want him to do? Y'all want him to rebound. He had 7 assists the other night. He led the whole team in assists per like player. Like,
Kevin
no other
Durant is
player had
about
more assists than
basketball,
him.
bro. KD's
Do
about
you blame
basketball,
KD?
huh?
KD what?
Do you blame KD for how bad y'all team is?
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, KD not listen, KD not a primary defender in the paint. But
I
my
know.
thing is that's the problem. We don't again, I think a lot of the problems that I'm gonna mention is done with when Ime is the coach of the Nets. Like, I guess
And
it's
I
all
agree. Get into that.
I'm gonna
Get
be
into
I'm,
that,
I'm
Breezy.
gonna be
Cause
honest,
I'm gonna
bro.
go. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
be
there with you.
honest. I hope Ime don't leave, man, because I like him. You know what I'm saying? He changed the culture of our team, man. He
yeah,
literally like when he first got there, people was like, "Oh, he should get fired." You feel me? Like he just got there. You feel me? And then like we were like the 10th or 11th seed, and then Ime got us to the number 1 seed, but we lost the last couple games on purpose. I don't know why we did that.
yeah,
We
yeah,
we
but
we
nah,
went from
but
the
I will
11th seed to
say,
number 1 seed. You feel me?
yeah,
And
yeah,
we
yeah.
was
Nah,
like
I know
what
why.
33-10 in since
Right, but
January.
no, but look, like, I'm glad you said that because it leads space, and I heard you in YG. We're gonna get into email, but pay attention, right? Email, I mean, not email. KD, right? He in the off season, they asked him in the press, before the press media day or whatever, and they was asking him like, yo, what I'm saying, what made you so tight, like you wanted to leave and all that, and he was like, when I got injured, we went on a 10-game losing streak. I feel like we should have won some of them games, right? Right? So now, eight
Right.
games in, losing streak, he out of here. Now, I'm not saying it's a coincidence, but I am saying that it should have been better results. I think that's how they looked at it. And I'm not mad at the Brooklyn Nets for taking it, you know what I'm saying, to shake the tree and fire Nash. Like, I'm not mad at them for doing that. Like, nah. I like the fact that they're trying to get the organization back, and they're getting a lot of criticism about what I used to vlog about two seasons ago when they did that with Jared Allen and Karis LeVert. And again, just to bring it up to speed, so much so that Cleveland made sure they was on the same team. They seen exactly what we was doing with Karis and Jared and say, yeah, we want to do the same thing. I can't believe this is even happening. Like, bro, like, trust me, we still hurt because of that. And to be honest, when you think
Wait a
about
minute, Karis LeVert and Jared Allen is on the same team. I just peeped that. I forgot y'all drafted them.
yeah, but look, we didn't.
I forgot Karis LeVert was drafted to y'all. Oh,
right,
shit.
but what I'm saying, we didn't replace Jared Allen. Drummond is good, but he's not Jared Allen. Jared Allen is going to get blocks, and he's going to get you. He's going to contest shots. So even when he's not blocking it, he's contesting the shot. He makes
I was so mad when I did that deal, bro. I said, what did the Nets get out of this, bro? You know what I'm saying?
It's also
defense right there.
It's also about coaching, because let's not act like the Nets don't got no talent. But the problem is they don't know how to use the talent. Now, somebody put in there, was like, why KD ain't rebounding? Well, if KD ain't rebounding, why you got him playing at that position? Why don't you put him at the 3? They got him at the 4 on most nights. Why don't you put him at the 3?
Right, but I'm with you.
He gonna be worn out.
I'm with you. You know why?
You know
because if
the 4s and 5s, man.
Right. And again, this is what I'm saying. Putting KD in advantage situations. If he got to get all of the rebounds, think about the turnovers that KD get. He get the turnovers because he's bringing the ball up, trying to make some extra crazy pass, or you know what I'm saying. They just press his hand or whatever because he wild tall. So what I mean is that they always got to make sure the Brooklyn Nets that somebody like Cam Thomas is bringing the ball up, so KD could get to his spots without dribbling the ball. And that being said,
who they got bringing the ball up? Ben freaking Simmons. That's who they had bringing the ball up.
Right.
Ben Simmons. That's why I was bugging out. I was like, yo.
Why Ben Simmons playing like shit on y'all? Like, what's going on? He not being aggressive.
Because he's playing out of position. Everybody wants this dude to be a point guard. He's not a point guard. He can't fucking shoot.
Right.
You can't put somebody at the point that has no zero threat of a jump shot.
Right.
All they're doing is tagging off of him, clogging them lanes, clogging the middle, and that's why we're getting all these turnovers and these block shots.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right. And I think as fans, we want to see you compete. Forget how nice you are. Do you compete at top level? Like, you want to beat these guys. You yelling in their face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, I don't know, man. I'm a competitor, bro. Like, I'm not playing nice, man. Like, I'm playing to win.
That's why I can't rock with somebody that plays timid. Like a little, you know what? And that's what Simmons does. He plays timid, man. He plays scared. I don't like a player like that on my team. At least if you suck, at least play hard.
Send him some Butters, man. Send him some Tims. Send him, I'm saying, to Juniors for cheesecake, something, man. Like, yo, man, he gotta toughen up for him to play this sport. You're 6'10". Like,
exactly,
bro, they're gonna shake your hand after they whoop your ass. They not caring about whether or not it was a good game. They want to beat you. Like, you were supposed to go out there and attack them on offense and steal the ball, cookies on defense, do what you do the same thing that you was doing. You was dominating, do the same shit. You know they can't stop you. Tell yourself in the mirror before you leave the locker room, like, yo, they can't stop me. They can't fucking stop me. You know what I'm saying? Build yourself up, bro. Like, this Brooklyn, man, what the fuck, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't let them talk spicy to you, you know what I mean? You been fucking Simmons, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you got...
Bro, if he couldn't survive Philly, you know what I'm saying? With all due respect to Philly, you know what I'm saying? But if he couldn't survive Philly, there's no way he getting by in Brooklyn. No way.
He said, with all the turmoil, imagine if KD can at least get to the conference finals. It'll change all the doubt about KD. This is what legends are made of. KD, I don't think KD gonna quit on the team, man. I think he gonna ride it out, and I think Cam Thomas is gonna show up big. And Listen, man.
I hope
I,
Cam Thomas does, man. I hope he does, man. And they just go ahead and part ways with you know what I'm saying, Kyrie and Ben Simmons. That's what I want them to do. KD, you want to be a legend? Take this team and put this team on your back and let these young players shine and go out and make these young players better.
mm-hmm.
Turn these young guys into superstars if you
Yeah,
want to be that type of legend in New York.
yeah,
Cause Kyrie, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Although there's mixed emotions about what he did, you know what I'm saying? He still
right.
didn't use enough sense to realize the type of situation he was in. So he's probably gonna have to go. And Ben Simmons just he sucks. He can't play basketball. So
Yeah.
he's got to go, man. He can't.
Yo, but see, that's what I'm saying. 8 games in,
He
you gotta
has
realize.
skill, but he don't know how to use his skill.
I don't think that the Brooklyn Nets are gonna do a clean sweep like that. They fired Nash. They suspended Kyrie.
But
They
they
having a
need
long week,
to.
man. Like
But
yo,
they
you gotta
need
realize.
to. But
Yeah,
you know what,
like
too? KD is under contract, so he can cry and moan too. But bro, you either play or sit down. And I'm going to him like, look, it ain't working, so let's try something different. You want to be the man. You want to be up there with LeBron James and Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and all these other basketball players. Take this team and put that work in and build these other players up because we got talent. Nick Claxton, he been helping you out. You know what I'm saying? We talked about
yeah,
Cam Thomas. You know what I'm saying? So just do that.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Just do that. Why not? Why not just do that, man?
Yeah,
If
nah,
you
I
want to
feel.
be a superstar, put
Yeah,
the
nah,
team on your back because you know you got David Duke Jr. You got Williams in the G League. So you definitely got young talent,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
sharp.
yeah,
So I mean, just build that talent up, get rid of these guys, go out there and try to find you a couple pieces, man. You know what I'm saying on the market. You talked about Mo Bamba. Um, if there's any other guys that's available that you can get for Kyrie and Simmons, just do it, man. Just do it,
yeah,
bro. Cause I'm tired of the bullshit, man. And that's why I respect about the Giants. Cause the New York Giants, they got out of that drama shit. The drama players, guess what? They got traded. Kadarius Tony, they traded his ass. Get him the fuck out of here. He ain't with the team.
yeah. But not, and again, man, like I said,
Just
it's a
saying.
place for everything, and I'm not saying I agree with Kyrie. You know what I mean? I'm saying he is home, man, and like I said, he was home. The press didn't even ask him that question. That's another thing.
Hmm.
You gotta
Yeah.
expect that from the press because that's what they do.
Yeah. And they gonna
So
keep
why,
doing it.
you know what I mean? You put yourself in that situation, knowing the fans just want to see you and KD hoop together. So now you miss 5 games. So the fans are upset that you missing 5 games because of something that you could have easily avoided. Even if you know what I'm saying, you into that type of stuff and you just did not post it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
because you don't know how to articulate it to the media where they understand where you coming from,
He
right?
shouldn't talk about it to the media.
That's another thing. He will if he but he could avoid the whole situation, and that's what the whole thing is like.
You
I
could
don't
talk
understand
about
how
to
he
the
had the time.
media and not talk about what they asking you. You don't have to answer every question the way they want you to answer it. You can
Right,
be
but
honest, and I understand the the whole honest Abe shit or whatever. But hey, look, man, if you don't want to talk about something, don't talk about it. And if you're playing basketball, I'm not answering a question about nothing, nothing outside of basketball. I'm
that's
not talking
another
about my
thing.
family. I'm not talking about my political views. I'm not talking about none of that shit.
Right. Right. No,
He
that's another
chooses
thing.
not to do that, and he wants to talk.
Right. See, that's exactly, and that's a choice. You said choose. That's the whole
Yeah.
reason
So that
that
comes with
my
consequences.
perspective is what it is. Like you choose that. That was a choice. As a
Yeah.
fan, and we don't benefit because you miss 5 games. I understand that we don't understand. Like I look at Kyrie like he doesn't know how to articulate to the press what he really means by what his actions are.
He
You know what I'm
doesn't,
saying? It's like I don't know, man.
and that's why he shouldn't talk. I mean, but it doesn't mean you have to be silent. But there's platforms to do that on. I'm
Right? And
not about to come onto a sports platform and talk about politics. Or I'm not going to go to a cooking platform and talk about cutting grass. Like you gotta know your lane.
right, yeah, right.
So there's nothing wrong with him having his views and being honest about his views and all that. I actually respect him for that.
Yo,
But
Jay, what's
I don't.
good, man?
Nah, this some bullshit, man. They suspended my son Kyrie. That's fucked up.
Talk heavy, man. What's good with you, Jay? Yo, Jay, that's NYG 22. I'll be on show on Tuesdays. At
This
8:30, man. Heart of the city. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to his page. This is Jay. He helped me do that video. The revivals.
That's
He
dope,
he
man.
do
That's
editing
dope.
too,
Yeah,
man. He nice. You know what I'm saying?
this
he's
shit
a
He
is this
does.
champ.
shit is this shit is racism, man.
So,
This,
talk your shit,
this
man.
shit is racism. They suspended
What
my
you mean
son
by that?
Kyrie because he posted some shit that they don't want to hear, man. They don't want to hear the shit. They tight. If they mad and they disagree with the video that he posted, they should disprove the facts in the video that he said. But that he ain't make the video. They not who boycotting Amazon. The video up on Amazon, they promoting it. The people, the media people talking about it every day, they promoting the video. That's getting people to go watch the video, not Kyrie posting it. I don't even follow Kyrie. I found out about the video from the media. Why they not suspending all these media people for talking about it all day?
That's what
Good
that's what
point.
NYG 22 said. He said if he was Kyrie, he wouldn't even answer no questions outside of basketball.
If I
Like,
was Kyrie, I would have told him, yo, you promoting this on your platform. I said, you're a reporter and you're asking me about it and you're talking about it. You're promoting it on your platform. How are you different?
oh man, that'd have been
This is your
smooth if you said
platform and
that.
you using your platform to talk about that. So how is that
Mm,
different?
Yeah,
that's
right.
true.
Like a rubber band,
That's all
man.
facts. Yeah,
That's a
that's all
rubber band
facts.
shit. Like he bounce off me, stick to you. Now what?
Yo, man, this is messed up,
Talk your
man.
shit,
And
bro.
I don't even know what the video is really like, if it's true or not. But they basically saying that black people is the real Jews and the Jewish people is getting mad about it. But if that's true, or if that's what he believe, why y'all mad at what he believe? What that got to do with basketball? He didn't say nothing derogatory about nobody.
That's true.
Yo, how you
Making
gonna
good
call
points.
how you gonna call a man anti-Semitic and his son name is Elohim? Like that's Jewish.
Yeah. People don't look for the facts though, man. They all roll with the media narrative, man. That's why I was saying I wouldn't even give the media, I wouldn't have a conversation with them because you don't win that because they control the narrative. So it doesn't matter how we look at it or how Kyrie looked at it or how whoever looked at it. They're automatically going to control the narrative based on what they see fit. You know what I'm saying? And is it right? Hell no. But that's why I wouldn't. Yeah, you in basketball, you got to talk to the media. I understand that, but you don't have to talk to the media about everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the only advice I would give Kyrie. I'm not knocking him for being honest and opening up, but the media is not somewhere to open up at, especially the New York media.
Well, I know they wouldn't let the question go because I know he answered the question. He was like, he posted the video. The dude like, but you're promoting it. You using your platform to promote it. He like, yo, I posted a video. You post videos. Everybody posts videos. Like, I post a video I watch. Like, he didn't make the video. He didn't post it and say, look at these Jewish motherfuckers. Like, he didn't say nothing bad. He just posted the
Right.
video. I think. I didn't even see the tweet and I didn't watch the video. But I feel like if they disagree with the video, they should disprove whatever he's saying. But what that got to do with suspending him, like, it's about conversations.
Yeah.
Yo,
And most of the time they don't want to have those conversations.
Right. Like if they trying to even if they saying they trying to educate him on something, why wouldn't they educate him instead of punish him? For 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 some, he didn't say anything derogatory about anybody. He said he was trying to uplift his people and show his people something. So if they saying that's wrong, they should show him what's right. And can they prove what's in the video is wrong?
like I know I feel
Niggas
like
need a free Kyrie campaign, man, and free CT already. Free CT, free Kyrie.
yeah, I think Cam Thomas gonna shine, man. But I ain't want it to be like this though. I ain't want it to be him getting an opportunity because Kyrie not gonna be on the team. Because they said 5 games indefinitely. So all right, so it's gonna be 5 games for sure, right?
It's 5 games unless he apologized, and he shouldn't have to apologize, bro. I don't think he should have to apologize for posting a tweet.
I know.
And he didn't say nothing.
I know. Just looking at the numbers, when he was on the team, we was 2-6. Now I'm looking at the numbers in the next 8 games. I want to see how we play without Kyrie Irving. We getting a new coach and Kyrie not in the rotation. I think in the next 8 games we don't go 2-6. I'm gonna keep it real with you. We might go 6-2. You heard? Like it might be up
Who's
there.
the coach?
Ime and Dorko, hopefully. They said that he gonna travel on. Hopefully it's him, man.
I
Hopefully.
mean, what's the update on him? I haven't gotten anything from nobody.
Um, I heard Marcus Smart was mad as hell. He was like, "Oh man, how you gonna do some shit like that, man? How you gonna just leave us like that, man? Like who does that, man?"
I think he will be the coach more
He
than
was
likely, I
excited.
guess, but when? Like, cause I don't. Jock Vaughn is not. He ain't gonna get it done, bro. So I'm wondering when is this cat coming, and it's gonna take time when he gets here. We know that it's gonna take time for them to develop chemistry and all that, and they're gonna have to iron out who they want and who they don't want.
Yeah,
And that includes Kyrie and Ben Simmons, in my opinion. So I know a lot of people don't want to give up on Ben Simmons, man, but Ben Simmons is garbage, bro. I'm sorry. He ain't the answer.
I ain't
He's
mad at
not.
you.
She hasn't showed any improvement. People say, well, he's hurt. Well, yeah, he is hurt now. So that's another thing. You're getting a hurt player that can't shoot in a shooting league. This ain't the 90s. Ben Simmons would have been good in the 90s. But
Yeah.
in this era, when you got 7'5" niggas that can shoot, like, and you 6'10", and you not only can you not shoot, you're scared to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I can't play with you, bro. What my man said in San Francisco. Can't win with him. Don't need him. Nope.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. I care more about the Brooklyn Nets than I care about the players that's in and out. And the reason why I said that is because what they talking about now, I vlogged about when it happened. When Jared Allen left, I knew it was bad because the one thing you don't do is trade a draft pick that get a nickname. We called him Fro. We gave him that name. Brooklyn Nets gave him the Fro nickname. He got that as a Brooklyn Nets player. And we trade him and look look what they doing right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? They playing good, great basketball right now. You know what I mean? It's bittersweet seeing Cleveland do good for real.
I feel
With
like
Harris and
I
Jarrett.
feel like the Brooklyn Nets should have backed their player. They should have said, "Yo, we donated some money. We talked to Kyrie. Kyrie gonna believe what he want to believe, and we here to play basketball and win championships." That's what they should have said, and they wild out.
Yeah, man. I know Sean Marks has to understand that he's trying to right the ship just by the moves that they're making, even with Kyrie Irving. You know what I mean? They're trying to gain back control. And I think at the end of the day, KD is a man of his word, man. All that shit that happened in the off season, you can see he pushed back, and you see what happened with Nash. Not to say he got him fired, because I don't think that's what happened, but he was right in being upset at saying, I thought we should have won some of those games when I got injured. He said, I thought we should have won some of those games. I grew frustrated from then.
Yo, they said Nash is the luckiest man in New York because he got out of there right before this.
Yeah, I see it in the paper, right?
Yo, they funny for that one.
Yeah, they
But
always
what y'all think about the rest of the season after all of this right here?
I think we could go 6-2 in the next 8 games, and I'm counting it because that's how many games Kyrie played. Kyrie played 8 games, so I think we could go 6-2 in our next 8 games. I think we're a better team with a Cam Thomas on there because he's not going to do nothing stupid. You know what I'm saying? He just gonna take the shots y'all give him, and I seen him play alongside KD. I ain't think he should be in the starting situation, but I think Cam Thomas is gonna approve why he put free CT because he's seen success with Alvarado. Like he's seen his peers and feel like, yo, I can be doing that. I think he feels that way. I think he feels confident, like he respects his pace. He's playing alongside KD, played alongside Harden, who was his favorite player. He's got a relationship with KD. You see what happened with Kyrie, but Wasabi Watanabe, he from Japan, and Cam Thomas is from Japan. I could see the Brooklyn Nets building around Cam Thomas and KD, man, and Nick Claxton, man. Nick Claxton showed up
So
big
you
from
just
last
ready
season.
to get Kyrie out of here?
Yeah, trade Kyrie then, man. Trade him. I mean, I wish him well, you know. And I just wish that he cared about, or not to say that he doesn't. I would never question his love for basketball, but just been professional enough to not do anything that's going to impact the locker room. Because if you do that, it'll impact the winning side of basketball. Just because you know what it is to be there and a bond, and feel like, yo, that's my teammate and my brother,
The
and I want
crazy
to
thing
win
is,
with this guy. You know what I mean?
you right, but I feel like the man was just at home. He saw a documentary that felt like was uplifting black people and showing the truth, so he just posted it. I don't think that got nothing to do with him being bad for the team. But you're right though.
I'm just saying about the beast or the animal that the media is, for lack of better words. You know what it is. You already understand what it is. If you put this out, what the media is going to do. This. This is my thing
Right.
with him. Is the obvious. That's obviously what they're going to do. I mean, why wouldn't they do that? Don't make us a what if team. I want to be a team that actually wins this. If you care more about the cause of whatever cause that you feel that sincere about, I say pursue it. But it's a place for everything. And the NBA is a business, and it's like, you know, they asking for clarity. And I think that that's another thing. He is not articulating what he really means to the media. It's like he's saying something, but the media is taking it one. So you saying this? You know how somebody
The
trying to
thing
start
is,
something, you not
no,
trying to start something, but
but the
they,
thing is, if he says more, it's probably gonna get worse. That's why he just saying, I ain't saying nothing. Because if he say, yo, bro,
Right.
if he go up
Exactly.
there, and say, yo, black people is the real Jews, Jewish people stole that religion from Africa. They gonna fry him, bro, because they don't want to hear that, even if it is the truth.
but
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
I think
That's why he
again,
just
I
said,
didn't
"I
I
just
didn't
posted a video."
I didn't see the video. And
Well,
again,
the name of the
this
video is "From Negroes to Hebrews" or "From Hebrews to Negroes" or some shit like that. But
okay.
that's the name of the video.
All right, so this is my thing, right? When you at home,
Hold on, my fault, my fault. Y'all ever seen them dudes on 125th Street, like them Israelites that be yelling at
yeah,
the white people? Like they've been saying that for years. That
Yeah.
the
That's a
guy,
you right. That's an old narrative. That's not
yeah,
nothing new.
no,
and
but what I'm saying
Very
is
old.
what I'm saying is and I'm not trying to be how you say disrespectful, right? I'm saying like it's already a blessing to be part of the NBA because it's already a vehicle that eliminates racism because you see all walks of life play basketball together. So this is the common thread of a lot of walks of life. So
mm-hmm.
just enjoying the fact that you're playing basketball in the NBA is saying a lot. So you're doing a lot by saying a little. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
that's my thing. Just it's like he missed that entire part. That all of these players that you're on your team
But at
and
the
from
same
other
time,
teams,
I
like
think,
it's
bro, I think these players know the impact and the influence that they have, and some of them, to be honest with you, they like that shit, man, and they they seek that type of attention, man. And I don't know, man. I'm starting to question: is Kyrie one of them type dudes? Because okay, you know, Kyrie's been doing this for a while now. You know what I'm saying? Playing basketball and playing mind games with people. So I'm starting to think like, hey, this dude just might be the type of cat that just he likes that type of that he likes the drama. He likes the bullshit.
He the
You know what I'm
Kanye
saying?
of NBA.
Right. Because you don't got to say shit, bro. You don't have to. You don't there's so many NBA players that don't say nothing.
But
They
look,
give the generic answer and they
so what's
keep
the
it moving.
difference? What's the difference between when the wasn't it some white media was telling LeBron to shut up and dribble? What's the
yeah.
difference?
Right. It ain't no difference. You know what I'm saying? But now you got to get into a deeper rabbit hole and you got to question the league because the league is the one that is
Nah,
suspending him.
it's
And
a
No,
different.
it looked like
it's
it's
the
the Nets
team,
Oh,
that
but
suspended him, not the league.
it's the league because the Nets is under the league. So they got guidelines and they got pushback to tell the Nets, hey, look, if you don't do something, we will.
no, but that's
Yeah,
You
correct.
think
probably.
the
You
No,
Nets,
no,
you
probably
think
right.
the Net
You
hold
probably
up,
right.
you
no,
think the Nets want to lose Kyrie for 5 games?
Nah, you
Hell
right.
nah. They
no,
trying to
no,
win basketball games.
You right
nah.
because they didn't suspend him until after Adam Silver put out a spot and said he's
Exactly.
disappointed that Kyrie didn't say more against it. But it's like, why y'all want to make the man say what y'all want him to say? He said he posted a video. He said he don't have no hate towards anybody. He believes omnis and mad different religions. That's what he said.
Yeah, he said that.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
it's,
I'm not defending anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I have no dog in the fight, but I'm just saying that that's how the NBA what they did because it wasn't just the Nets, it was the NBA. You know what I'm saying? There's a shadow man here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
pushing buttons. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people got to understand too, man. And
Yo, they
look,
just proving what Kanye was saying, right, man? That it's people that control the black voice, and when the black voice say something that you don't like, they gonna cut you off.
yeah, that's true. That's true, man. You
He
know,
said in
but
all
I don't think
parts of
that.
entertainment, movies, TV, sports, all that.
But I don't think that it's just that. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's more than that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many different avenues you can go down. But I don't want to get into. a political discussion, but hey, look, man, it is what it is. Kyrie's not going to be playing basketball for the Brooklyn Nets, so it's like, hey, what are they going to do now? Is Cam Thomas going to be the one to step up, or are they going to look for help outside the organization?
I think that's where Sean Marks went wrong in that whole. Again, everybody think it's about getting and losing Harden. No, it's about we ain't replaced Jared Allen, man. Like we did not do that. Nick Claxton, as good as he is, he didn't replace him. If Nick Claxton and Jared
Yeah.
Allen was on the same team, nobody would be talking shit about the Brooklyn Nets. Like we would be the top defensive team in the league, bro. With Claxton at 4, you don't force him to be at 5. And again, man, like I said, man, I do this with Nets fans, man, because I know we all miss Jared Allen, man. He was good for the Nets, man. And now I'm saying all I have to say, my vlogs back then is consistent in what they saying today about how about Jared Allen. I seen Nick Wright discussing it. Like, yeah, man. I ain't saying they late to the party, man. I'm just saying I was consistent with knowing that, you know what I'm saying, Jared Allen was going to become a better player than he was. I knew he was going to improve. Word. So where we had Drum, with Drum, and we let Drum was good, but they let Drum walk.
Man, but how much you paid him, man? Like you gave him a bag, man, and then like for what, man? You know
Patty
what I'm saying?
deserved the bag, but Patty not. You know what I mean? It's 8 games in, so. But again, I think Patty should get 10 minutes, and I think Cam Thomas get a bulk of the minutes. I just didn't want it to be like this though. And for real, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like if we had called Dwight Howard back, like, yo, we was wrong. We said we didn't want you to be on team. We reconsidered, man. I'm willing to say that
I
I
don't
was
like
wrong.
Dwight Howard, bro. I'm gonna
Me
be honest
neither.
with you. I don't like Dwight Howard
All right,
I was I was just about to say that.
so if y'all like Dwight Howard, who y'all like for help for rebounding?
I think we
for
need better coaching.
rebounding. I mean, that's one thing, but another
Yeah, I think.
thing, I mean, you can look at you could look at making a trade, man. If you got to get Simmons and Kyrie, those are two of your primary ball handlers right now.
Mm,
So if you saying what I think you saying that Cam Thomas can handle the ball, then you got him, and then you're gonna need to get another primary ball handler. So in one of those trades, you got to get somebody that can handle the ball, and then in the other trade, you get a rebounder. And if you can't make those trades, then it don't make a damn because you stuck with the team you got. You feel me? So you
right.
gonna have to make a move if you want to upgrade. It just you can't just sign a player. I don't feel like you can just sign somebody off the street right now that's really gonna make enough of a difference for this team to get back into contention. KD can keep you in contention, but you gotta have something. You gotta have a proper structure of a team.
Right.
Like your homie was saying earlier, KD is not a good rebounder. So put rebounders around him. Okay, now you need shooters.
Yeah.
You
That's
know
but
what I'm
that's
saying?
and again, I think KD is not so much that he's not a good rebounder, but he knows what he's supposed to do. He's not supposed to be bringing the ball up because smaller guards could get under him and make it hard for him to go up
Right.
and down the floor. So I'm saying that to say, nah, you supposed to let him get down the floor, get to his spot. This is what teammates do around KD to make the team because you build around KD because he's the best player on the team, not just because of
Exactly.
talent, but because of work ethic and he competes. You know what I'm saying? Like
So
I
you
see.
got a guy like KD, he's good at shooting, right? He
Yeah,
can score. So take the pressure off him and put some defenders in there. The Nets, they cannot play defense, man. The defense is awful.
yeah, nah, a lot of switching, yeah, the offense is doing a
They
lot of what
they
you
they're
want.
terrible at switching. They don't have enough length out there. to get in the passing lanes to really contest shots.
To me, it's just a lack of effort overall on
It
defense.
is.
Like they don't go hard because the couple quarters or the spurts when they do go hard, they get rebounds, they get defensive stops, but it's no effort. Like a lot of the
Not
games, you see
consistent.
no closeouts. You see, as soon as KD shoot the ball, they just turn around and run the other way. Nobody goes for the rebound. Nobody tries to poke the ball out the defense
Exactly.
hands. No, they just give up on the play.
Right. And again, I think that's because they weren't
Good
playing from that.
observation.
That
Yeah.
yeah, no, that yo, shout out to Jumbotron J, man. Jumbotron J, man. Me and him, we was on a Jumbotron. I did the Millie Rock. He did some. I don't, you know what I mean? He was just, I'm in the house. What's up? I'm in the building type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
what's up.
he was lit, bro. We won that game. It was versus Toronto Raptors too. And every time you go to the Barclays, you see me. I told you this, right? I'll probably say this shit every episode. Every time you go to the Barclays, you see me and Jay on the jumbotron before the game. Like,
Right, it's the countdown shit before the game start.
yeah,
Oh, okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'll be at the Barclays this season a few times. Promise you.
Man, I don't think I'm going till Kyrie come back, man.
shit.
I
I'm
might
going to
not
that
go to.
Next
Oh,
game next Wednesday
yeah.
for
I
sure.
think. I think one of those, man, will be definitely dope to go to a Knicks Nets game, and then
We're
But
going to the next Knicks game, man.
I'm not looking for.
We home.
I'm not looking forward to this Nets team, man, for real, because I don't think they really got the heart. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To really want to compete for a championship. You don't see it, man. And
Yo,
it's a
and the
lot of
thing
what you
is,
said, just the laziness,
mm-hmm,
the not going hard for the rebounds. Now
mm-hmm.
maybe
This
you
all
know what I'm
Nash era.
saying.
This Nash era.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe a new coach comes in here and change that. Whether it be Ime or not. You know what I'm saying? But if not, then this the
99%
team.
email.
This enough.
1% Quinn Snyder.
Yo, I said email or Mark Jackson since the sweep. I said email or Mark Jackson needs to come in and
Mark Jackson is basically like X'd out of
yeah, he's
coaching.
blackballed.
Yeah,
But
he's
that
not gonna get a job.
shoot, email is just as bad at this point.
Yeah, but it's
Nah,
it's not as bad as Mark Jackson. I don't know what Mark Jackson did. They keeping that under wraps
He
really
nah.
good,
You
he
gotta,
said
you
but
got,
he said
you gotta
it's
realize. You
he
it's
gotta realize.
something.
he said
Hold
something homosexual or
like
something
you got.
against homosexuals because he's a Christian dude.
Oh, all right.
Mm.
That's
Shit.
what happened with him.
I was just gonna say, Ime, he was there all 82 games, man. So when you think about not having Kyrie, like he wasn't even there that much last season. He never been there. You know what I'm saying? Like he played 8 games this season. We don't know when he's coming back to the team.
Who? Kyrie?
Kyrie, he's gonna miss 5 games for sure, and then so he's not gonna be there versus that Knicks game, and that ain't no excuse. We still gonna compete. I'm just saying, I've as a fan forgave KD and all that shit in the offseason because he playing an elite level right now. Like that shit that don't even matter. Kyrie, you know what I mean? For the most part, quiet in the offseason. Call it what you will, but relatively quiet. And he does this 8 games in the season, and it's like you gotta expect the media to do that. And if you do that, know how to articulate yourself to where they not under your skin and now you too irritated to answer eloquently, right? You're upset, so you're not saying it the way you want to say it. Like you're not articulating in a way where you breaking it down like they picking down what you put in. You know what I mean? They picking up what you putting down. They trying to stir the pot. But they the media. You gotta know they gonna do that. That's what I'm saying. Like, You gotta know that, bro. And again, I guess you did that and you had a reason to do that. So I guess, trying to understand. We as a fan, I understand, and I'm not disagreeing with nothing that y'all said. I just think that to an extent he had to know some of this was going to happen. And as a fan, I'm upset because it's 8 games in a season and we don't know the next time he's going to play. And he's not injured. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't want him to be injured, but I thought that would be the only time they didn't play, whether he was low managing or that's a reason they injured or they low managing or he just had a baby. You know what I mean? These are reasons that you wouldn't be mad if you didn't see Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? And none of that happened. Then this happened. It's like, damn. It's just like, damn, man. As a fan, I just wish he focused on hooping and those other avenues that he want to discuss and explore. He do it in a knowledgeable way, where it's better to. I don't know. I
I
don't know,
wish the media would stop being such meat eaters. They need to get off his meat, man. The media is meat eaters.
bro. That's how they make money, man. What are you? What are you? That's how they eat. You
Report
can't,
on basketball.
bro. No, no, no. He's a basketball player. People are gonna the media. What the media is. You cannot feed the dragon and then say, "Are you still?" and then not expect that they want more snacks. That was a light snack for the media. They ate it up until they made something happen. And now that this happened, imagine what they're gonna discuss. All of this besides basketball. So how much of the content when it comes to the Brooklyn Nets is it basketball? With other teams, there's basketball, there's highlights, and then there's next game. Not the Brooklyn Nets. It's all of this around us, man. And it's like, for what? I
Uh,
just, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. I get the. I don't understand. I don't get it, man. I don't know why he did it, man. He just had a baby. I would have thought he would just. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know why he did it. Kyrie, I say
uh,
he's the Kanye.
The
He's the Kanye
world
of
is
the
stage,
NBA, but
man.
I don't
The
see them
world
in
is a
the same
stage,
boat.
bro. It's all a stage, man. It's all an act.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, it's all an act. Think about what you do. And I'll drop this little nugget, man. I don't want to be on here too long, but think about what you do when you go to work. Are you being your true, genuine self? No, you're acting. Am I right or wrong? Are you being your true? Because can you say what you really want to say when you go to work?
you right.
like I think, and that's what when I'm at work, I'm really at work, and
But
a lot of my conversation is about work.
that's
So
his point. He wasn't at work. He was at home watching a movie like a normal human being.
right, but that's not the part that they mad at. If he was just watching the movie
They
and
mad because he said something about it. But
he had his own understanding and he just came to work, which is played for the Brooklyn Nets.
Posted it so other people could see it.
But again, the way he explains himself about the movie is where lies the issue, and then he won't apologize, but he's not fully explaining or articulating what he wants to convey. It's like he's misunderstood and he's standing on that because he understands himself.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's all an act.
But in that
Just he's
being said, he's not playing basketball. That's why, as a fan, you know,
right because he doesn't want to play his role as a basketball player. He wants to be something different now.
Yeah, honestly,
And
and
and, and
this is
it
why
basically that's what he's saying. He wants to change jobs. He doesn't really want to be a basketball player. He knows he can do it and he likes to do it, but the fact of the matter is his political views weigh so much on him that he's not gonna play his role. Cause guess what? We all play a role in life, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? And it's called
yeah,
going to work. Everybody got a job of some sort.
Well, that's why he's
So
not gonna get his contract extension because they told him this year he got to play ball, no thing. So if he really wanted that contract extension, he was just gonna have to put his pride to the side and just say, "I'm sorry."
and he can't do that.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's the point. Like I said, I'm not siding with Kyrie. I'm not siding against Kyrie. I'm just saying the situations. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Styles
no,
make fights. This is
right,
not a fight that you could win with the type of style that you're playing.
right. That's what I'm saying. My thing is, for one, it's a fight you
they
never had to
gonna
pick.
band together for him. How the Jewish
Exactly.
people was banding together. Black people ain't gonna band together like that.
Right. See,
Exactly.
my thing is when you at work, be about work. And you got guys like
That's the
Theo
point.
Pinson who got a podcast. Um, you know, there's players like JJ Redick who just he's a basketball player, he's not in the
Man,
league no more, but he has a
hold on.
podcast. Draymond Green, he got a podcast.
Y'all
There's
heard about KCP? I think
nah,
it was like 2 years ago. This nigga was in jail playing on work release. He could only play in home games, but he could be in jail playing on work release. But a nigga can't tweet a movie.
oh
That
nah.
nigga
First off,
playing
I ain't know
Physical
that.
Monitor on.
I never knew that.
But
Nigga
he
was playing.
can tweet it. He can tweet it. He can do whatever he wants to do. It's just the blowback.
Nigga
And
was playing.
I think if he understands that blowback that he's gonna get, it's not that he can't do it. He can do it, but if he understands the what's gonna happen when he does that, then he doesn't obviously care. So he's playing a game like the rest of them are playing a game. That's why I said it's all an act, man. I don't believe none of that crap, man. Now that I think about it, I don't believe none of it's genuine.
That's
Kyrie is not dumb. He knew what he was doing. So that was he put up to that? That's when you got to start like you get deep into these rabbit holes, man. I'm not even trying to go there, man. This is a sports channel, but I don't think we can say that Kyrie didn't know what he was doing.
like,
Right,
yo, the timing is crazy with all of this Kanye stuff and all that, and then he post a video
Exactly.
like this
mhm.
at this
Put
time.
two and two
Timing is
together.
crazy.
That's the thing. Like again,
But
respectfully, I understand that the NBA is a business. And again, blessing wise is one of the biggest vehicles to see people in all walks of life, ethnicities, cultures, backgrounds, um, just people all over the world. Uh, and you get to play among them and get to know them, get to learn them. Kobe learned fucking French just so he could talk shit to Tony Parker. Just for example, on how you get to know people where you can spread love and you're never confused with hate. Don't even put yourself in a situation where you're confusing yourself with hate. Don't even confuse people that way. At least be aware and
Hmm.
conscious enough to know, since I know you pride yourself on your wisdom. Be conscious enough to know what the media is and what they eat off
I,
of.
yo, Bree, I know you be on your conscious shit sometimes. I need you to watch that video, see what you think is hate about
That shit 3 hours long, bro.
it.
And
Yo, yo,
I'm
because
not saying that it's not something good to watch or none
no,
of
I'm
that.
not saying it is or it ain't. All I'm saying is that because the way that they put in the word hate on him, I don't want you to put the word hate on him the same way. Because
Nah,
if you see what you say, you might be on some shit like, yo, hold up, dog.
right. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I like this. Again, I'm not saying I'm not gonna watch it. I'm saying it's 3 hours long, man. That's a tall ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and that being said, I don't want to associate Kyrie with that word and say he's about that. He don't seem that type of guy. I seen him sage this way the Celtics play. You know, people who got saved definitely don't want that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Barry, what up, man?
Yo,
Yo, man, you gotta get you an avatar. I was thinking, yo, well, you don't get the one where you sign when Katie signing your jersey.
you said who?
Katie, when Katie signed your jersey,
Barry
Yeah,
ready to just trade everybody.
why you don't make that an avatar?
you
That's
crazy.
that's right. Shout out to Barry, man. How you doing, man?
Chilling, man.
Yeah, nah, go ahead, talk your shit, Jay. What you was saying?
Just this shit is crazy, man. If the it's just the fact that a whole community is trying to ban against this nigga, and it ain't no community to fucking band with him.
Yeah, nah, I think the the problem is that the message that he want to articulate, he don't know how to do it. He don't have a PR guy, somebody that speaks for Kyrie. Like you know, not whisper to him, but like, yo, I'm
I'm
saying this
telling you, if he say the message, it's gonna be worse.
right. The PR guy probably said good night. He said he go home. Good night.
If he say what's on his mind, it's gonna get worse. That's why he just didn't say nothing.
But again, at the end result is him not playing basketball. Whether you
Yeah,
like what he
that's
said,
the
you
injustice right there. That's the
right. This is what I'm saying.
social injustice.
Whether you agree or disagree about him and what he said, he's not playing basketball. He's missing
But
five
that's what he's
games
telling
plus.
you. It doesn't matter if he's playing basketball or not. He's telling you, hey, look, my views on life matter more than my job and the way I make money. That's what Kyrie's telling you. Now, hey, look, that's a bold move.
I about to say that's ballsy, but
Yeah,
it
but
ain't
that's what
good
he's
for the
telling you.
Nets.
It ain't good for anybody associated with the Brooklyn Nets, fans, players, general managers, or anybody. But
Hmm.
that's what Kyrie is telling you. Now, people can agree or disagree with it. I'm not here to say whether you should or shouldn't. I'm just saying that's what he's telling you, that his political views mean more to him than whether he plays basketball or not.
He said, "I got my word in my balls, and I don't break them for nobody."
That's what he's telling you. You know what I'm saying? And some people will respect that, and obviously, a lot of people won't. But whatever it is, that's what he's telling you, man. And hey, look, that dude is a human being. He has a right to say and do what he pleases as long as it's not, you know, harming anybody in some type of way. So that's all I'm gonna say about it.
But the thing is, all of them they saying what he said, even though he didn't say anything. Just the fact that he posted that video is harmful to everybody, and that's why he's a menace to society right now. And I can't get with that. That is so harmful, and that he's a menace. He must be stopped.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. You don't have
Yeah.
to agree with the take, or you can agree or disagree with how it's perceived. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Hmm.
here to say, you know, my opinion on it, even though I'm unpopular opinions, but I'm not unpopular political opinions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm unpopular opinion sports. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not here to say whether he's right or wrong in what he did, and the media is right or wrong in what how they portrayed it. You know what I'm saying? I just know it's a buzzsaw anytime you're dealing with the New York media, and at the same time, you should, as a human being, have a right to say and express your views and opinions. But it's situational, man, because like I said, styles make fights. You gotta know when to pick your fights and when to pick your battles, man. And I don't know, man. Kyrie may just be in the wrong arena, in the wrong ring, in the wrong setting for those type of battles, because you ain't gonna win them in the sports community. I'm gonna tell you right now, because all people want to see is W's in the column, in the win column. So this is
Shit.
not the community to voice that opinion in. And that's what I'm saying. Kyrie, he need to go to them Louis Farrakhan type niggas with that shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Do it in the right setting.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, at the end of
Yo, if
it,
Kyrie get with Farrakhan now, I'm gonna be weak. Like if you just see Kyrie come out with Farrakhan tomorrow and do a statement or something, I'm gonna be weak. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But
yo,
yo,
listen,
not to
listen,
hold you,
listen.
they did that shit back in the day with Muhammad Ali.
You
What?
right? Yo, cause
Oh
that
yeah,
might be the next move.
Might be, man. That's what I'm telling you. Like somebody
right.
put in the chat, this shit is a movie, man. Go ahead, home. Go ahead, Breezy.
Nah, y'all right, man. Y'all funny as hell, man. I was gonna say some funny shit too, but I was laughing with y'all and I forgot, man. Yo, Barry, man, how you think KD feel about all of this, man?
Man, I see another Drake. I'm telling you, he's gonna ask for bro. Kyrie is doing some. I don't know what he's on. Ben Simmons doesn't want to play. He's just here for
Yo,
fashion to show off his fashion.
yo, do
I
you
don't
think
know.
that Cam Thomas could be the teammate that KD deserves? Because KD, let me say this, KD deserves a committed teammate the
I
same
get
way
what you're
he's
saying, bro.
committed.
But right now, Cam Thomas is not gonna make KD stay, bro. KD's trying to win. He's 34 years old, bro. He's trying to win a championship right now, and Kyrie is on some bullshit right now.
I think he want to play for Memphis for real.
So y'all think Kyrie should just apologize and get it over with?
Well, it's easy. Just say
I
you
think Kyrie
apologize,
should
bro.
retire from basketball. I'm serious.
Be a
That's
monkey.
that's an unpopular opinion. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I might have to go back and make a video about this. I think Kyrie should retire from basketball. This ain't his lane.
Just be
He's
apology.
not interested in playing ball, man. That dude is interested in being an activist.
Yo, nah, I would definitely see if Kyrie retired, this nigga gonna be on some Lupe shit. Nigga gonna be climbing mountains. Like nigga gonna be doing all sorts of weird shit, becoming a samurai. Like,
Yeah, I don't know what he gonna do, but I honestly think that's what he should do, man.
Yeah, because no team
Because
is.
go ahead.
You go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, I wasn't gonna say nothing else. I'm just saying, man. I'm just rapping with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying no team's not gonna trade for him, anyways.
after this stuff, like people, you, the, Jewish people own all the teams. They're gonna hate him.
That's what's funny about it. It's like
That's why they like, nigga, you better say something, nigga.
Word. Yo, I think Kyrie, he had to understand if you were smart, like you consider yourself big on wisdom and you understand cause and effect, you had to expect some of this. So I imagine it behooves him in some type of way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe he told his wife, listen, man, I'm gonna find a way to get off work and I'm gonna help you around the house. I know this baby kicking your ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened, you
He's
know what I mean?
stupid. But I'm
But
just, yo, bro, that's what he
he
believes,
missed a lot
bro.
of days for like he always
Bro.
missing days.
But he obviously believes that black people are Jews because he named his son Elohim. That's what he think. He was probably watching a video that he thought was going to uplift people or
Yeah,
his people or whatever he think.
yeah, but
Because
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think.
know how you just name your son Elohim if you regular. Like,
yeah, nah, serious. That's another thing, you know what I'm saying? And but what I'm saying is his loyalty to basketball. He came into the league, he only played like 11 games, and he was injured when he got here. So it's
Yeah.
like basketball always showed you love, and you chose a role like you're um you're going off of the road of basketball. Like the
Mm-hmm.
movie that you put out was nowhere connected to basketball. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
my thing is, I understand you feel like you got a reason and purpose. I get it, but I'm just saying you only have this platform because of basketball. Where's your loyalty to basketball? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't see where his loyalty to basketball is. Like, he's nice and yeah, he can score, but he's just like, yeah, I got this gift, but so what? What happened to all of that? Oh, I know I got a gift and my daughter got me hyped to play. What happened to all of that? As a fan, that's what I want to know. What happened to all of that? You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Mhm.
But I get it. I get it. You felt like you needed to say that. I get it. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? What could as a fan, as a man, I respect it. You felt like you needed to share that movie. Like, I don't even know how you do it, man, to keep it real with you. Like, I don't. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yo,
You think he's
listen.
gonna play the next game with the Nets or not?
Huh?
You think he's done?
With the Nets, it
Yeah.
depends, man. It's on him. He gotta dial back and apologize. He has to, in my opinion, he has to dial back and be able to articulate what he was trying to say because the media is not going to let up, and
He
you're going
is
to have
not
to
gonna.
be clear and transparent with the media to get past this.
If
Is
he
he
Yeah.
going
say
to be able
anything
to do
else,
that? Yes. Is he going to? Does he want to do it? I don't think he wants to do it, but he's able to do it.
if he
Yeah.
say anything else about how he actually feels, they gonna fry him. The only thing he could do is just apologize and say I should
Yeah.
never posted it, blah blah
If
blah,
he come out and
and
say some
lie. He
other
gonna
bullshit,
have to
it's over.
lie. He gonna have to lie because if he don't lie, they're gonna fry him.
Yeah. They
Well,
might
that's
cancel him too.
Yeah, he gonna have to lie.
But he don't want to lie.
He don't want to lie.
So if you don't want to lie, like I said, but you know you gotta lie to keep
Right?
your job, then maybe this ain't the job for you.
And he
Right.
getting paid a lot of money to lie.
Right.
Yeah. So either you bite the bullet, lie, make your bread, or you stand on your square, go 100 for what you believe in, and say, fuck that, I'm not lying. Do
Well,
what you
listen,
gotta do.
he did that last year with the COVID shit because a lot of niggas took that
Yeah.
shot for their job. Shit, I did. I ain't want to take it, but I took it.
Yeah.
He
right.
stood on
Same.
his.
Right, same with me. I didn't want to take it, but I took it. You know, even though I look at it like, damn, I ain't have to take it after the fact, I still took it. But the thing is I took it and then I didn't make a whole stink about it. I just took it and then it was done with it. You feel what I'm saying? And I
Right.
Yeah.
just think that, if you're gonna you're gonna always feel the way you feel, Kyrie. But again, if you wanna have basketball your focus, your first priority and focus, you can't give media stuff to bother you with,
And
bro.
at the end of the day, it's about the team. And if you notice that you're always being a distraction because of your morals and your pride, that is something too.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Like, nobody is gonna tell you how to think and how to move and question. Like, why they even gotta know what you think and feel? Just let them know you from basketball.
But
If
you
you
keep,
don't like the media so much, why you put yourself in
you see,
situations where you talk to the media?
his biggest phrase is bigger than basketball. It's some things more important than basketball. That's what he always saying.
Yo, if it was me,
That's
if I
true.
felt, yo, to me, if it was bigger than basketball, that's how I would answer questions. Yo, I gave them a 30 piece. I did what I was supposed to do. You feel what I'm saying? And I gotta go home to my wife. Next question. Okay, yeah, you see what I did. I'm gonna do that to them next game. We win some, we lose some. Next question. I will be short, I will be brief, and I will get to the point, answer their question so they can double ask the question. And I will be on the first thing smoking on the way home to my woman and child. There would be no way. You know how you look at the interview length, the time, how long the interview is. All the interviews be 2 minutes long. That's it. It wouldn't be longer than 2 minutes. I would answer 5 reporters' questions in 2 minutes if I didn't like the media so much. He has to stop putting himself in the situations where the media talks to him more and more and more. Like, that's my point. Like,
Well, I think he
But
was.
he likes it.
you gotta
And
like.
he likes it because, look, bro, this is not a young player. If we was talking about Cam Thomas, I could be like, okay, Cam Thomas just need to develop, and he need some more coaching. This is Kyrie Irving, a seasoned veteran. He know what he doing. He like this shit, man.
He
He
must.
likes it. He does. And
yeah,
so, if you a fan, you don't like it. So, I don't want to see him on the team. To be honest, man, I
Yeah.
think they should think about moving on from Kyrie.
The thing is, I ain't never want this nigga in the first place. But I
Talk about it, man.
I just can't be mad at a nigga for standing on his beliefs. But I want him to play if he on the team. But I knew this type of shit was going to happen because this is the type of shit that comes along with him. And I said that from jump, that he wasn't focused on basketball. And I don't think he's a number one guy.
But when he plays, he's good.
No, he
Kyrie's
is.
a good player.
He is.
But you know what I'm saying? It's his mind. He's not into it.
But even
So
when he
he's
plays
not
and
even
he's
maxing
good,
out his potential. I don't think
even when he
Kyrie's actually
plays and he's
maxing out his
good,
potential. Right.
even when he plays and he's good, he's not the best point guard for you. Like,
No, he's more of a scorer.
yeah, but if he gonna be a starting point guard, a lot of times you need a nigga to lead the floor. He's just
That's
gonna be
true.
a good scorer out there. That's why,
That's why they
even
got
though,
Ben Simmons bringing up the ball.
Right, but
right,
he get to the
right,
paint and don't score. He just frees up.
That's what I'm saying. The team is unbalanced. It's mismatched. You
that's
got a
why I
point
never wanted
guard that's
Kyrie in
not
the
a
first
point
place.
guard, and then you got a power forward that plays the point guard position better than your point guard, but he can't shoot. But then your point guard doesn't have the mindset of being a leader and a point guard.
Right, they need to trade skills, man.
Exactly.
And
Ben
and
Simmons
It's
need to
ass
finish at the
backwards.
rim
and
like
now
Kyrie, and
Harden not
Kyrie
hurt
need to
no
stop
more.
taking so many jumpers.
If we had this Harden that's playing this year, we would have been much better. Well, I guess they still would have only played 18 games together or
I don't want
16
Harden.
games.
I'm sorry. I think both teams lost that trade. I said that on a podcast
Yo,
earlier. They
so
both lost that trade.
the way Harden is playing now, if he was playing like that on the
Harden
Nets,
is hurt. First
Bro,
of
we
all,
lost the trade when we lost Jared
he
Allen
hurt
and
again.
Karis LeVert.
yeah, Harden is out for a month.
Yeah,
When he
his
got hurt
foot.
again,
His foot.
Yeah.
man.
His foot. Yeah.
Yeah,
I rather James
I
Harden
don't
than
want
Ben Simmons
Harden.
any day, though. I'll tell you
Huh?
that.
You
So I'll
I
rather
mean,
take
if
than
you
James
had to
Harden
Harden.
or
pick
Simmons?
one out of the two, obviously you're gonna pick James Harden because he gives you more production. But to be honest, he's holding Philly back. I feel like
Why you say that?
I think him and Doc Rivers is holding the Sixers back, man.
Eh,
Doc Rivers because of his stubborn coaching, and Harden because Harden is a stat producer. He's not a basketball player.
Mm,
He is somebody that's going to put up stats.
yeah.
He does not work well in certain situations, and he can't play defense at all. So I don't want James Harden. I want a more balanced player.
I think
James
Ben
Harden
can
just putting
play.
up any chucks and ducks. I don't
Yeah,
like that. He just shoots. He dribbles and shoots. He's a stat guy.
Shit, I
Most
rather that
people
than
can
Ben.
score 30 points if they take 25 to 30 shots. Guarantee you I could put up 30 if I take that many shots. So yeah, I don't want James Harden. Him, Russell Westbrook, these are stat producers. Why you think they broke that team up? Because they didn't fit. But oddly enough, the one player Kevin Durant could use right now is Russell Westbrook. And you know why? Not this Russell Westbrook, obviously, but in his prime, because Russell Westbrook is a leader on the court. No
Whoa,
matter
whoa,
what
whoa,
people
whoa,
say
whoa,
about him,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
he's a
that's why
leader on the
that's why
court.
KD tried to get away from him in the first place. He
Wait,
was
Because he
time out. You
didn't
said
like
who's the
that.
leader?
He didn't like that.
Well,
KD didn't
time out.
like
You said who's the leader?
Westbrook.
Westbrook.
Man, if y'all don't get off on what ton of leader he is?
I'm saying not now. I'm saying in his
Westbrook got
prime. That
heart.
that OKC team, that OKC team from the two, you know what I'm saying, the
Two,
2010s or whatever. It,
yeah,
it
2010, yeah.
yeah, it was Westbrook was the leader of that team. And what are the
I disagree
Brooklyn
on
Nets
that.
looking? What are the Brooklyn Nets looking for? They looking for leadership. That's what I'm saying. They broke up that team, and that team could have been a dynasty. That OKC team.
They
Yeah,
traded
So
but
Harden, that's why.
and
yeah,
they
Harden
all
wanted
need
to
each
be the
other,
man. Harden,
right?
I don't think Harden felt like he would have got to his full potential. I think they're gonna do a 30 for 30 for this Sports Center. The
Yeah,
careers, the way
it's
they went after they split. Westbrook,
man.
KD, and
I need to
Harden.
beat them to the punch because
Yeah, I
that's
think right. I think that it'd have been nice to see them stay together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you've seen some of that with Westbrook going to Houston. You know what I mean? And even with Harden coming to Brooklyn. But the truth is that that mix, that's what it was. They should have stayed. They could have
yeah, it's
all on
the
the West Coast.
chemistry of the certain players and the dynamics of the players. You think about it, Kevin Durant is not really that type of rah leader. Russell Westbrook is,
Yeah, he got that
but
heart. You need somebody
right,
to have the heart and that fire.
exactly.
Where
It's not
they
about
got
the
him though?
skill all the time. KD's your scorer. What they need Russell Westbrook to do, he can't do, but
So,
KD can.
so let
I
me ask y'all a
disagree on
question
that.
though. Who would be the heart of this team right there? Like, who got the heart, the fire, like the Draymond, the Pat Bev that's gonna pump shit up, get shit hype when you need it? Who's that?
They don't
KD, what you
have it
talking
right
about?
now. Right now, the Nets, they don't have it.
I like KD. I ain't gonna lie.
KD's not that dude, man. He ain't built like that. I'm telling you.
Oh man, come on, stop it.
He'll get in players' face, but he's
Stop
not.
it. What? KD's the most trash talking player in the NBA. What you talking about?
I'm not talking about trash talking. I'm talking about leading the team. KD gets so frustrated with certain players. You can't be a leader and get frustrated with players. You got to pull niggas to the side and be like, look, bro, tighten up, man. I got you, though. I'm not
Well,
sure KD's doing that.
I can't think of who on that team could be that guy. Like
but you know
before,
what? That's
before
a
it could have been Blake.
but you know what? That's an opinion
But
because they
who?
said Jordan was tough on his teammates. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Yeah,
KD just be barking on players like, yo, what? You know what I mean?
but
Yeah.
that's a different era, though, bro. And now
That's true.
you gotta coach it different. You gotta pull some of these cats to the side and be like, look, I'm on you, bro, but this is why I'm doing this, man, because I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need to say. I don't know what you say to niggas nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel like
whatever you need to say, KD don't got it, man. KD
last
is
year,
trying, yeah.
Blake and Bruce Brown was those like energy guys, like that would pump shit up, be on the bench
Yeah.
hyping shit up. But who's them guys now?
Patty
They
Mills.
don't uh,
Who?
The
Patty
smallest nigga
Mills.
on the team.
Stop it.
I don't I don't know, man.
That's
I
the
don't think they
smallest nigga on
have.
the team. Got the biggest heart. You saying, Breeze?
You got Patty Mills. You got Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal, to me, he like the grittiest player we got. Nick Claxton.
Yeah, we do got some gritty players.
Yo, Nick Claxton, you should hear him in the post game interview. He was like, they was like, yo, I heard you y'all went to a players only meeting. Clax was like, yeah, but talk is talk. You gotta really do it, you know what I mean? So, he ain't just with the chatter, you know what I mean? So he a man of action. So maybe he ain't the best with words.
Yeah.
But playing, but getting serious. But when you look at the help that KD do get, you got to put Clax in that conversation. I've seen some
Well,
pick and
That's true.
rolls.
yeah.
I seen some pick and rolls. I seen some pick and
Definitely.
slips. I seen some nice shit, man. I seen some alley oops. Like
Yeah,
they need
Clax.
getting help from Clax, man.
Yeah, he got the most dunks in the NBA.
Who
Clax
Clax?
is
Yeah.
he's playing
Nice.
the best besides KD and Kyrie on the team.
They
And
saying
he's
Clax is
getting,
the new big three.
but at the end of the day, I don't know if he's that pump it up guy though. I think we need somebody to be that guy.
Okay.
I don't know who could be that dude that pump it up, that get in other players' faces, that fucking get in other players' head, like get the crowd hype.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Cam Thomas could do some of that, but he can't. I don't know if he could do all of that. Cam Thomas is kind of quiet to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
He
feel
more,
like I don't know if Royce O'Neal is a loud guy like that, but
He's
I
tough,
don't
but he's
know.
not like in your face.
Yeah, like mm-mm.
you like
Yeah,
we could beat them. Trust me, we could beat them. He seems short with his
I
words.
think
You know
it's
what I
I
mean?
think it's got to come from the coach, man. So I mean, you got to look at you know
That's a fact.
this next coach that they bringing in here, man. I think that's where it's gonna come from, man. It's gonna
Well,
come from the
last year
coach.
with Ime, it took him till January to get the Celtics right.
But
Yeah.
that's because he was a new head coach. He said he got last year's experience, and that's what he got. But when he got there last year, he had no head coach experience. So at least he got a year on his belt when he started.
Yeah.
And he already know most of those guys.
Yeah, he played with them on the USA team, and he was the assistant coach for the Brooklyn Nets. So
Right. So he was already there. He know the building.
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know, man. You bringing in one drama guy
I
to
think you're
another
right,
one,
bro.
man. It is kind of dicey, man.
No, but I think you're right though. We should look for leadership from the coach instead of the players.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But yo, man, in closing, you know what I'm saying, not to hold you guys, I think that Cam Thomas getting his opportunity like this is bittersweet. I
What if
did
they
think
still don't
it,
play him?
That would be crazy.
that'd be
No,
crazy. I
look.
mean, but look, we 2-6 without playing him. So not to play him is like
What if they still don't play him?
It's possible they don't,
I
but
think
I
it's
don't think
highly I think it's highly
I think it's
unlikely. Like
unlikely to,
I
but
think
yeah,
it's unlikely too, but I think
yeah.
it's still a possibility because
it is
they could have
possible.
played him every other game. They could have.
Yeah.
Especially
They
if
been could
Jock,
have played him.
especially if Jock Vaughn's your coach, because you got to think, and this is why I was asking about. Um, I'm not gonna get his name right, so I'm not even gonna say it. But homie from the Celtics, um, it's because you got to think Jock Vaughn was under Steve Nash, so
Mhm.
he's
Yeah, he's
coaching
trash.
basically like Nash, because that's who he was,
Yeah,
up
he.
under.
Yo,
Mhm.
So
I don't know how he
now,
get the most money. I don't.
Jock Vaughn coached the worst half of basketball we played this year. That shit when Steve Nash got kicked out
yeah,
and then Jack Vaughn. Yo, that shit was the worst half of
he
basketball we
isn't
played
good.
all season.
He isn't good, man. And that's why I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So if they can get this guy in here, then yeah, I think you're gonna see a different team. But right now, moving forward with Jock Vaughn the coach,
Mm-mm.
I don't see it getting any better,
We're
especially
gonna
with this
see.
Kyrie news. It's gonna be a hard time, bro. Be
When
honest with you.
Yeah.
he joined earlier, I don't know how true it was, but they said he should be onboarded and everything by the weekend and get
Who?
Yeah.
Ime.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So hopefully, man, because if we do, you know, what I will say is those other 5 games that you mentioned, Kyrie was in the roster rotation. So with him being out the roster rotation and us needing scoring, like now we need scoring for real. Like looking
Yeah.
past Cam Thomas would be foolish. It would just be foolish
That's
at this
true.
point. Or you just might as well trade him if you're not going to use him. You know what
They're
I'm saying?
gonna play. They're gonna play Patty Mills, Seth,
Oh
and
hell no.
You can't
I
get
don't I don't want them to
If
be
that's the start lineup, I'm not even watching the game.
I don't want them to trade Cam Thomas, but I
no.
don't know. I don't know what these guys are thinking. That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to see who's going to be this next coach. Because if you rolling with Jock Vaughn, then This shit about to go off the rails. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I got who's going to be the starting point guard? Cam Thomas?
Patty Mills.
Hell no.
Nah, you can't roll with Patty Mills, but
What?
man, that
Ain't
it's
that what he
tough.
did last year?
Steph probably gonna start.
Steph ain't going to be there.
Steph's still injured.
He's
I mean,
injured.
He's playing tomorrow.
so that's why they're gonna have him
Is
come
he
on
is he healthy now?
15
He's
minutes.
going to be DDJ.
Who?
Damn.
DJ, you said?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if they ain't play Cam, it's a reason they ain't play him, and it's a reason he's tweeting free me.
Unless he want to
That's
get
what I'm
traded.
saying. He tweeted that before he knew Kyrie was going to
Play
get
or get
suspended.
traded. Don't care, free him.
Cam might
They
start. bro.
definitely need to play him. They definitely need to play
Yeah,
him.
what the
But
hell y'all on the bench for?
I
Yo,
don't know. I don't know if they like him, man.
that's the
It's
reason
one of
why
those
Maxie.
things.
That's the reason why Maxie is improving like he improving, because he actually getting in-game experience playing with niggas. This nigga Cam is just getting to sit on the bench.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing though, bro. When you had a coach like Steve Nash that's thirsty for wins, he's not gonna play young players because he feels like in his mindset the young players don't give him the opportunity to win. But
If he'd have won with them young
if you
players.
bring a new coach in, like to Breezy's point, if you bring a new coach in, he got a clean slate. So he can take a chance on those younger players because he feel like, look, I'm coming into a bad situation anyway. How can you blame me for any of this bullshit? So I just need to evaluate my team and see who I got that I can roll with moving forward. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
nah, totally, bro. Totally.
yeah.
So
I
wait,
feel like
who we play
yo,
tomorrow?
Washington.
So we gonna get smoked tomorrow too.
Yo,
I
Washington
don't
playing
know.
good
Yeah,
basketball.
because you got Jock Vaughn.
Nah, I don't,
He's
they said
basically
they made before the next game, man.
Who said that?
I
well,
gotta go
he may
check.
need to come on, man. If he gonna come on board because
But it's
this
still
Jock
gonna
Vaughn,
need. It's they still gonna need a couple days or so to have some practices and get
obviously, yeah.
get
I'm gonna
his
be
scheme
patient with
down.
him. I am personally. I don't know about other fans, but I'm gonna be patient with him.
Yo, honestly, I'm just glad we got a black head coach and not another white.
I'm
I
glad we
don't even
got it.
think it matters. Yeah, I
I
just
want
think it's just the style of coaching, and we need
Right,
somebody that's defensive minded. And by all
right.
accounts,
But again,
that's what Ime is.
watching Ime in that series, he didn't only make defensive adjustments. He made an offensive adjustment by putting Tatum at the point guard. Now we was playing good defense on
Mm,
Tatum, but the fact that
good
Tatum get
point.
hit, like he was really a threat from the paint. I mean, from with the as the point. And I'm saying that to say, Ime was making
they
in-game
put
adjustments on Kevin Durant.
they put KD on smash in the playoffs.
But no, I'm telling you, he was talking to the reporter, explaining the adjustment he made. He was like, "Yeah, we had to call timeout because we seen KD heating up." Like this is what he's telling the media. Like they asking him like in between quarters, like, "Yo, we seen that y'all slow KD down. How'd that happen?" Like, and he's explaining, and I'm saying he makes in-game adjustments. He's not waiting till the game is over to say, "Damn, look what he did to the team."
Yeah. Nah, you right about that. Yo, I fuck with him as a coach. I think that before he left, Nash should have been demoted to assistant, and he should
Right.
have got the head coaching job. And if Nash didn't like that, he should have been fired from there.
Right. I said that. I ain't say he should have been fired, but I said they should have, to avoid this mess, they should have just made Ime the head coach in the first place. You could avoid all of this. Just because he's more of a take charge, we'll lose together before, oh, you guys didn't do what I was saying. Like, Nash just seemed like he separated himself from the team. Like, yeah, they lost. You know what I'm saying? And I think
Right. But basketball from a coaching standpoint, it's more about how you can mix the chemistry, the different lineups,
Yo,
and how you get in. It's not necessarily so much about X's and O's. You can draw up good plays in basketball. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
but you
it's
got to
more
know your
about the
personnel
exactly.
and
You
know
got to
when to
know.
put your people in certain positions to make them
Yes,
look good, to
there you
adjust the
go.
game, to when you see they doing this, I need my guys to do this, and I know he could do that. So get in there and do it.
Yo,
Like,
I know you say you don't know how
Facts.
to say his name, and I don't either, but I'm gonna guess. I think it's Missoula,
Nah,
the head coach for the Celtics, right?
nah, it's not.
What's his name?
Oh, how you say that shit? It's hard to say that shit.
I think it's Missoula or something like that. But all right. Anyway, they had him mic'd up.
and Nash don't know how to do that.
Hold on, they had him mic'd up, and he was like, "Yo, this," and it was versus the Celtics versus the Cavs, and it was the last play of the game, and he called the play. He said, "Yo," and the very everything he said do, the Celtics did,
Oh
and
yeah, I saw that.
Tatum went. You seen that, right?
Yeah,
And Tatum went to the basket and dunked on Jared Allen. To me, it looked like an and one. They just didn't call it, but whatever.
yeah, that was a foul.
Yeah, so I'm saying that to say, um, the coach drew that play up, and I'm saying that's what we're gonna get from Ime. Nash wasn't drawing up plays. It was like,
Pass
you
it to Kevin.
know,
Isolation for Kevin.
Right. Isolation, man. Too much ISO in the NBA today, man.
Yes,
You
man.
gotta know how to move without the ball, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to run off screen, pick plays, man. You know what I'm saying? Backdoor screens. You know what I'm saying? Those
yeah,
little pick and pops. Like they
yeah,
don't run that type of shit. You know the pick and roll, man. Stockton Malone, they perfected that shit in the '90s, man. So you got to understand how to play basketball, but you have to have that chemistry, man. That chemistry issue is missing with a lot of these players. You know why? Because they're mismatched players. They get a bunch of superstars and they say, "Oh, he plays good. Oh, he plays good too. Let's pair them together," not realizing the fact that these niggas play the same position or they have the same skill set. So
But the pro
you gotta understand like different, basically different positions and different players and how they fit with your team.
right,
You want dogs. Think about the old school Pistons or the old school Bulls or Knicks or players like that. They had those certain players that just rebounded and just
right.
got
All
in your
right,
face. They
yeah,
right, they wasn't big shooters, wasn't big scorers. Okay, but then they had certain specialists like the 3-point shooter. You had your certain three
but
point
look,
shooter
yeah.
that
Kerr,
spotted up. Then you
Hodges,
had your superstar.
but that's
mm,
You
why I
know,
think the way they built this team, like if everybody was healthy, you're supposed to have TJ Warren, Royce O'Neal, you're supposed to have fucking Seth Curry, Patty Mills, all of these guys as shooters to shoot on the perimeter. You're supposed to have Ben and Nick to slash, and you're supposed to have Kyrie and KD to score from wherever.
mhm.
But everything be getting fucked up, and Ben ain't slashing enough.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
Everybody keep getting injured. You
Wasabi
don't have the
Watanabe was
shooters,
a good pickup, yo.
huh? Oh yeah, Watanabe, he could shoot too.
I like him, and I like at Sumner. I like him at the bottom at the back of the bench. I like him not getting no
Yo,
minutes.
yo, yo, I just cried when
Yeah,
he
you
said
don't
I
like
like him
something.
at the back of the bench. That's funny.
Oh snap.
He took Cam Thomas minutes, ain't do nothing with it.
That's
You-
crazy that you hate him because whenever I see him playing, he don't be doing bad shit.
Nah, man.
he's he's mid to me.
I feel like he
He's
know how to get
okay.
a bucket. He
Yeah,
scored on
he's all
Giannis like
right.
3 times in a row.
Yeah, yeah, it was
He's
cool.
not. He's not. Yeah, he's not blowing anybody's socks off. So
They gave him minutes. They gave him Cam Thomas minutes, bro.
I feel like Cam's better than him.
Cam is better than him, but I think he's a better point guard than Cam.
Hell
What
no.
point are you talking about? What he do?
He can't shoot, bro.
He can't. First of all, he definitely can't shoot.
You
He,
need a point guard that can shoot, man. Today's NBA. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
fact.
say. That's why I don't understand why they got Ben Simmons bringing up the fucking ball, man. Like when I watching Nets game, I get so like because I played basketball.
Yeah.
Breezy noticed. Like I get so like I'm like, what the fuck? You
Bro, he
got
has
this dude bringing up the ball? He can't shoot. All I'm gonna do, my job is easy as a defender,
that
because
ass.
I'm just going to look
Back off
for,
you. That's it.
you know, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. I'm gonna
Yeah.
sag
If
off
I
you,
know
and
you
I'm
can't
gonna
shoot,
look
I'm
for
like,
you
nigga.
to throw a dumb pass, and I'm gonna steal that shit and go past you on a fast break.
Facts.
You could sag off him and he's not going to attack the basket. That's the crazy
And
And he
part.
ain't gonna do nothing. Exactly.
nah,
That's why it's
that,
he's
easy.
looking
nah.
around.
Sumner attacks the basket. You can't say he's not gonna do that.
No, I'm saying Ben Simmons don't
Oh,
attack the
Right,
basket.
yeah. That's why Ben Simmons. But when Ben Simmons is healthy, they want him at point guard. He brings up the ball.
There's something that he ain't got no jumper, and I see the defense know that too. They be leaving him wide open, bro.
but
Like he couldn't,
he'll run straight past them though.
bro. He couldn't hit the side of a barn, bro. He can't shoot, and he don't push the needle. Like when he come in the game, defenses we going scoring droughts.
The
He not
point
doing
guard
enough.
gotta be able to offensively not only distribute the basketball, but ideally you want a point guard that attacks the ball, the basket, so that way he draws the defense in and he can kick out to open shooters,
Yeah.
or you got a guy that's
But
a
those
good
are the both things that I
shooter.
think I've been seeing as something to do. What you just named, he drives the ball, pass the ball out, and he can distribute the ball. He can't shoot
Exactly.
though.
I'm not
He
mad
can't
at
shoot.
Sumner. I'm
He
talking
can't shoot.
about Ben Simmons, because Ben Simmons don't do either. He does nothing. He just gives you nothing on the court. He doesn't attack the
He could
basket,
pass. He
and he
could
doesn't
pass.
shoot. He can pass, but yeah, I can pass too. But you know what I'm saying? But
all
I
he do,
don't, you don't, he don't, he don't offer you nothing offensively
all he
as
do
far
is
as
shine all
scoring.
day.
He
Right.
got to
The
take
deep.
more shots.
Right.
That's it.
Got to be aggressive, man.
He got to
Just
take
to be
more shots.
aggressive. You can
He,
get a foul. You
he
can
got to
go to the
take.
free throw line, man. If you go to the hoop,
It
I
could
feel
be the
nobody's
like
gonna
same thing
foul
that
you out there at the
Zion do,
3-point
bro.
shot.
he got to
The
take
same
3 to 4 shots a quarter.
the same thing
That's
Zion
it.
was doing. I was hoping Ben Simmons was gonna do. Zion don't take no shots he don't like. he
Right.
attack and he attacked the basket every time.
All
So
you gotta do is attack the basket, bro.
yeah.
You 6'10".
Right.
Yam it
Right.
on a nigga. You know how
Right.
to dunk, don't you?
Right.
I mean,
Don't go up
damn.
with that weak shit, neither. Dunk.
Right. That's some layup
That weak
shit,
ass
man. Get that shit
hooker
out of
he be
here.
doing. That should
Yeah,
be.
that weak
Hook
ass hook.
shot. Yeah,
Dunk,
that
nigga.
bum ass shit. Get out.
Dunk.
Hell no, bro. Y'all got me, man. Y'all got me fired up over this dude, Ben Simmons, man. I don't like this cat, bro.
All
He's
He's
right.
garbage.
soft.
What if he just unlock his game? Then everybody gonna be happy with him.
Yeah, but
I mean, I'll be satisfied with the team, but to me, he's a fraud.
Yeah.
If
He.
he all of a sudden turned it around like that, then you've been playing us for goddamn it,
I
how many years?
I, I feel like he just don't. I feel like his back still fucked up a little bit, and he's scared to really open up because
Trade that nigga then.
he gonna fuck
Right, that
himself
could be
up.
true. That could be true. That could be true. I
Like,
give you
cause
that.
it
The
looked
I don't
like
player
want
he
to hear
was
could
that.
be
tiptoeing
He
out.
mentally
was out for a
unhealthy.
whole year. I want to hear that.
I don't want to hear it either. I'm right there with you, bro. I don't want to hear it either. But if that is the case,
But
then
watch him
cool.
though.
Sit his
Watch him
ass on the
play.
bench. Don't play him.
Watch him
They
play.
put him out there.
It looked like
Yeah,
he
I
was
seen him grabbing
tiptoeing.
his back. I seen him grabbing his back or whatever. But you know what that means? That means he's washed. Yeah, he shouldn't be playing. He should
Yeah.
be a backup on somebody's G League. If his back is fucked up like that after a whole year of rest, so
bro,
then
I put that
man,
on Nash too. Like he played him the wrong way. And I said this. I said, yo, don't play Ben Simmons big on defense. Don't put him in the paint. Let him try to help out on rebounds, but make sure that we don't get scorched on the perimeter. And we do that by playing Ben Simmons from side to side, opposed to power forwards and centers posting him up where he playing mad pressure on his back.
they
But what
playing
he
him
do?
backwards
But
because
what
they
he
should
do?
play him on the wing on defense, and then on offense
Right,
play him down low.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's why I think they fired Nash, because those are the type of adjustments that
That's easy, man.
they
I can
expect
make
him
those
to,
adjustments.
right? They expect him
Yeah,
to
I
do it.
I've been said at this point they need to let the fans coach for a day, man.
You said who?
Let the fans coach for a day, man. Let us pick the
Yeah.
Hmm.
plays from Twitter.
Cam Thomas going to start, man.
Word.
Right. Yeah. He's
Let,
got to be in the lineup. He's got to get more minutes because you know what? You need a spark from
yo, that
somebody.
boy is a bucket. If they'd have put him in the fourth
Yeah.
quarter versus the Bulls the other day, we could have won that game.
Yeah, facts.
Because everybody else was kind of cold. Put him in for a spark of instant offense, we'd have been good.
He gonna attack the basket. He either gonna draw the foul, and again, you want somebody that's gonna be able to put the opposing team in foul trouble in the fourth quarter,
Exactly.
and you could
I
get
don't
that
think
from
we
the
go to
Cam
the free
Thomas.
throw line enough. What's our
Yeah,
stats as far as free throw shooting? I feel like
we.
we don't go to the free throw line nearly enough.
Yo,
I
hold
think
on. I don't
we
know if
should.
I asked y'all this already, but did y'all see that game where the nigga Ben? It was like the fourth quarter, and Ben tried to set a screen for KD, but then they fouled Ben on the screen, and he fell on the floor and was looking like, "Why me? Do I have to
Yeah,
shoot these
I
free
heard you say
throws?"
that.
He was just on the
Oh
floor for
man.
like 30 seconds, just looking up to the heavens, like, "Damn, now I
He
have to
doesn't
shoot
want to
free
shoot.
throws.
He
I
don't
didn't
like
even
to
take a
shoot.
shot." He was like, I didn't even take a shot and I gotta shoot free throws.
Man.
What kind of bullshit is this?
We should be happy though, man. They free. You ain't got nobody playing no defense. Just put it up there, man. That's aggressive. It's like that's as aggressive as it get for him. Like even if that's what you do, you know you gonna miss the shot. Be aggressive enough to go to the free throw line. Even if you miss, you getting them in foul trouble, and then if they foul KD, that's automatic. You feel what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah.
gotta be a smart basketball team, and I think that's what
They
coaching
not smart.
and strategy comes in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And again, Ben Simmons just taking the shot and putting them in situations where again he's 6'10", so they probably
Yeah,
gonna be surprised he's shooting the ball.
yeah.
So he could score like that even if he
We
got
live in
missed.
an era of stretch fours and
Yo,
7 foot cats that can shoot, man.
listen.
And you got this 6'10" bum that's scared to shoot. You
If
scared to shoot.
I'm telling
Oh
you,
my
if
God.
I was his coach, I would tell that nigga he gotta take at least 4 shots a quarter.
Make
And you
them. I put that in his contract. I'd
and
be like, yo, if you don't shoot at least 10 shots a game on average, your
We
contract is void, nigga. Fuck
and
you.
and at least one 3-pointer a
Shoot the
game.
ball.
At least one 3-pointer.
Yeah. At least try. Exactly.
But at least one 3-pointer and fucking
I ain't gonna say you gotta shoot one 3-pointer a game, but you
Take
need
no.
to take at least 10 shots. At
Yeah,
least 10.
Nah,
yeah, drive it to the
yo,
basket.
my thing is, I feel like he just gotta attempt the shots to keep the defense honest.
Exactly. I'm with you there,
Like
bro.
even if he missed,
Exactly.
like make him want to come out there and contest it. Because what if he
Exactly.
make
Because
it?
that's gonna open up the shots you want.
Right,
You want
right,
the shots in the basket.
right.
All you need to do is hit one or two of them shots, and then they're gonna guard up on you. Oh, he's shooting a little bit good now. Now you getting the shots you want. Now you can score 25, 30 a game.
yeah. I think he may make Ben Simmons a better player.
Yes,
I
I
gotta see that.
I
I gotta
I
see
I
that.
think
do.
I think
I
he
think
will
so.
defensively. I don't know about his offensive game. I think his offensive game is just shot.
I think so.
I think it's
I gotta
shot,
see it
bro.
before I believe it.
I
I think he'll make him respectable, but
I got
Ben Simmons ain't gonna be no
I got
scorer.
twenty
I don't
dollars.
see it.
I
I
got
don't
twenty
see
dollars.
him.
He may make him score over 10 points because he ain't scored 10 points yet this season, right?
Right.
If he
Yeah,
can
right.
score 10 points,
I think he
I
got
may be
9.
able to live with that. If he can produce on the defensive end and
Yo,
give you rebounds and
yeah,
shit, but
I said at the beginning, if you
yeah,
could give me a double double or almost a triple double
exactly. At
every
least
night,
a
I'm
double
not mad
double or
at you.
triple double. Exactly.
I'm not
I'm
mad.
with you there. You give me a triple double, I'm
If he
with you.
give me 12, 10, and 10, that's great.
Something close to that. Maybe
That's
it's
great.
12, 8, and 8 or something like that. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, yeah. Now again, like you said, y'all want him to score more than 10 points. That keep the defense honest. that keep the
Yeah.
defense know, like, all right, if we get this close, he might not pass it. Like he might dump it.
Exactly.
Like let them feel that. Let them understand that
Yo,
it can happen. You
and the
can
only
get dumped
reason
on.
why I'm
Yeah.
saying this because I've been watching his Philly highlights and I seen what he could do.
Yeah, he scored 42 against the Jazz.
I seen what he could do. He just looked like he's scared to do it right now. And that's why I'm thinking he might
He
still be
shook.
hurt because he's scared to run and dunk fast like he normally do.
What's
So
good, Jeffy? I see you, bro.
we have Jeffy. I see you. What's up? We over here talking Brooklyn Nets basketball. Yeah, man. But I agree with y'all, man. Ben Simmons, he's somebody that he's injured now, so his knee is swelling. Listen, man.
Or
But
is
he
his heart
ended.
swelling?
I
Is he the
think it's his
cowardly
heart, yo.
lion? Do he need heart?
It's his
His heart
heart.
is swollen.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
yeah.
Hopefully he's healthy, man. And I really hope he's healthy. And that'll be let the fact that you're scared be the only reason why you don't compete.
Knee soreness is
I don't want to see
crazy.
him hurt at all.
Yeah, how the hell he hurt his knee?
He said it's just sore.
That's cat.
How is this is sore? Like, where did this come from? How did your knee just go sore?
Like I
You
said,
Just
ain't
he
been
just
so
want to get his.
playing.
nigga, if he don't
You
put an ice
foul out
pack on
every
that shit and
game.
come the
Like you
fuck
ain't
on,
you ain't playing no minutes. You fouling out.
put a
How's your knee sore? From reaching on the ground,
put
trying
a
to swat
fucking
the
ice
ball and
pack on that
fouling?
shit and let's go.
Right. Like, god damn, these
Yeah, he's too
motherfuckers is
tough,
made
man.
Yo,
of
niggas be
of
playing with
fucking
fractured
polyester,
fingers.
man. Like, seriously. This shit is
Niggas be playing
ridiculous.
with broken fingers. You talk about you got a sore knee. That nigga's
Like,
heart, his heart hurt, man.
Yo, man,
He mad the media saying he trash. He need a couple games off.
I
Oh
think he need
man.
to. I really think he need to run up them rocky stairs, like on some real shit. Like run up them shits, man. Fly to Philly right before you go to Washington. Just go up there, run. You know what I mean? Call your girl. You know what I'm saying? Something, man. Do something to
Do
make it.
something right.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
Do
Like
some
just
push-ups, nigga. Like
right.
you
Run up them stairs, do
off.
some push-ups, shadow box. You know what I'm saying? And
Ridiculous.
just and then get on the next thing into Washington, man. And but he not even traveling with the team for real.
yeah, he's not with the team.
Yeah, he doing something else.
Man,
He about to
that's what I'm saying. That cat right there, man. Like
Yeah, I gotta
KD,
ask you this.
I can respect KD, man, but Ben
You bet.
Simmons, man, and then you
Yeah,
got freaking Kyrie, man. But it's
yo,
Yeah,
just
man, they're
it's
gonna piss
sad,
KD
man.
off.
It's too much, man. It's too much to handle,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Barry.
KD looking
Yeah, I want to ask you something, Barry. Like, who you think Katie takes serious on the winning side of basketball? Like on this team, like yo, none of these dudes care about winning like me. Like who he look at and respect, like yo, he
at
want to win.
nobody right
No,
now. Nobody,
exactly.
nobody right
You,
now.
you don't think he respect Claxton?
Oh yeah, yeah, he respect Claxton. Yeah,
What
I
about
think he
Royce
respect
O'Neal?
him.
You think he respect Royce
I think he
O'Neal?
respect those players who wants to win.
Yeah. How
Like
you how
Kyrie
But
you
and his
who
bullshit.
wants to win on that team though? That's the thing. It don't seem like Simmons and Kyrie are, and those are the main players that you was counting
Yeah,
on. That's the problem.
only
These
only thing
younger
they doing
players
is
you
just
wasn't
pissing KD
counting on.
off more.
Right. They wasn't counting on none of these younger cats, man. Although we want
Yeah,
to see them play and we think they can do good, your main resources and money and time and investment is in Simmons and Kyrie, and they look like two non-factors on your team.
word?
That's why I'm
Kyrie?
saying you need to think about scrapping this thing
wait, y'all just
because
said Kyrie looked like a non-factor?
if
No, I'm
he's
not
not
saying.
playing
Oh, all right, all right,
on
all
the
right.
court, he can.
I was about
No,
to
no, I'm
say
not. I'm
because
not
until
holding you
that other
there.
bum ass game,
No,
he was averaging 30.
he's yeah. Kyrie is a talented, excellent basketball player. I'm not holding Kyrie for what he did or said. I'm just saying he's not going to be available for this
Right,
team
right, right, right.
because of
And
his stance.
availability What you
It's
used
the
to say?
best ability.
Availability is the best ability.
Right,
Exactly, bro. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's why I'll
So
be
if he
pushing
ain't on the
Cam
court,
Thomas too. Cam Thomas played
uh,
67 out of 82 games. Like, so that's a lot of availability. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But he's third behind Bruce Brown. No, he was third behind Bruce Brown and Patty Mills. Patty Mills played 81 games and Bruce Brown played 70
right,
something
Jeff.
games.
Another day in the drama land.
Like
It's
so,
all drama with these cats.
All right,
yeah, man.
we winning this game tomorrow. Drama and all that. Fuck that.
I hope
Katie gonna
so.
drop
Let's.
probably like 30.
I'm keeping the positive energy, man. We winning this game. We should have won that last game. They should have put
Yeah,
Cam
man, it
in.
had me pissed at that game.
Talk
Yo,
about it because you was at the game, man. Barry got the tickets to the game. Talk to me, Barry. What you thought about that
Man, we
game?
was up by 12 in the going in the third. By the
Okay.
fourth, they was behind by 1 point. I'm like, oh my god. I feel like throwing a chair at somebody. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, they had me coming all the way from the Bronx for them to lose. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Then you got my
That
cousin
make you
talking shit.
mad, right? That
I
make you
was
mad.
pissed.
yo, they had me tight. I was in the crib tight.
Right.
I was screaming at the TV, but
You got Zach Levine hit like 3 threes. I was like, oh my god.
and nobody was playing defense on him.
They
Except for
don't
that
play
one.
defense.
Except for that one. Watanabe was all in his face. I couldn't even be mad at him. Watanabe played great defense on that nigga, and that nigga just made a better shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, how was the fans in the
And
building?
hold up,
Rocking?
that's what had
It
me
was
tight.
lit.
Yo, you was there, right? You
Mm-hmm.
wasn't mad when KD tried when we was in the. I think we was up. No, we were just trying to come back, but this nigga KD came down, took a three, tried to take the lead or some shit like that. Then
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie came down and took 2 threes right after that, and that's when they went up by 7.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit had me so tight, like that. We just can't get a bucket. Like even Joe Harris was, if he missed the 3, the next time he went to the rack.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 3-pointers in a row took us down by 7. Like
Right.
yeah.
And they
better
was
shot
chopping Katie.
selection in those moments. Like they be
Right. But
thinking they just gonna pull hero ball all the time.
Yeah, but they was chopping Katie though, the Bulls.
no. But what I'm saying is with Kyrie, and this is what I mean. Basketball IQ is, yeah, he's a competitor. If you come down and you knock down a three, he's gonna come back down and he's gonna shoot a three. But if you miss it, like you should attack the basket, bro.
Yeah.
Like you. And my thing is for second one, you the one of the best finishes
Right.
in the game. So
When he
you not
wants to
attacking
attack
the
the basket,
basket
he gets
is
there so easily.
right. So you're not attacking the basket. To me, I look
Is
at
a
it like
choice.
you that's being arrogant. Like whatever you could do, I could do better. I could do anything better than you. That type of thing.
Yeah,
And I want to see more maturity in this game because he's one of the best finishers as a guard. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the success from a Ja Morant who led the league for a long part of the season, and he's a guard with points in the paint. He's a guard and he led the league, and that's something that Kyrie's supposed to be doing if he one of the best finishers in the league. And then we went out there and played Ja Morant, and he got cooked.
Yo,
So again, like
fuck
I'm
got
not
cooked. This
I'll
nigga
be
Ja
right back,
ain't never
fellas.
lost to
right.
us.
Right.
This nigga Ja don't know what it feel like to lose to Brooklyn.
Never.
That gotta
Never.
change.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. You know,
Nah.
people
Matter of
they.
fact, if Ime is coaching, when this nigga Ja come, they gotta put that defense that they put on KD in the playoffs on Ja.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I think KD want to play with Ja Morant. To be honest with you, I ain't gonna hold you. But if he stays, I think that Cam Thomas is going to develop into a great player. And KD is going to be able to trust him. And what Kyrie was doing, Cam, you're going to get a lot of that from Cam Thomas. I'm telling you, he's going to be that guy. And I'm not hearing none of that. He not getting no time. Like Kyrie was in the rotation. They're not about to give Ed Sumner 40 minutes. Like stop,
How you know?
like stop. It can't
How
get
you
no
know?
worse than what it is now.
They
Man.
might give Ed Sumner and Joe Harris and everybody else all the minutes.
Nah, man.
Son, you can't. You ain't got no
2-6.
explanation for why they ain't play him yet. They been could have played him. They been
But I'm
should have played him.
saying they too. Look, they try not to. They didn't play him, and we 2-6. So my thing is, you're gonna trade for a player that's gonna help you win, right? But why trade for a player that's gonna help you win if you ain't even try who you got on your bench? That don't make no sense. This is what I'm trying to say.
Yo, they didn't try Blake Griffin and LaMarcus Aldridge or in the playoffs. They ain't try them niggas. And they said, get the fuck out of here.
What happened? You see where Nash is? You see where he is now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't make the
He
adjustments.
making TikToks.
Exactly, man. He can do as many as he want. Trust me, I'm pretty sure he didn't cry. He kept his head high.
Yo,
I don't even think.
nigga Nash knew that was coming. That's why he got kicked out that game. That's why he was screaming. He said, y'all niggas trying to get me fired. Nigga, you ain't see he just ran over Patty Mills. Y'all niggas trying to get me fired. That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
He knew what time it was.
Right. Now, that's real shit. That's real shit. Yo, I agree with you, bro. I think Nash knew he was on a hot seat, and that call happened right in front of him. If he ain't say nothing, the Twitter
Right.
world would have
That
went.
was the straw that broke the camel's back. He was like, nah, seriously, you gonna call a foul when Patty Mills and Giannis just elbowed this nigga in his chest and neck? No. Y'all niggas trying to get me fired. It's rigged. I don't give a fuck. He didn't care after that. He got one tech. He still didn't shut up. He got another tech. He didn't care.
Nah, that's funny as hell. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's late, man. I don't want to hold y'all for too long. I see Jack City in the comments. He said he was going to vlog for the Knicks. Look at the Knicks fans, man. There no Knicks fans, man. Ain't no Knicks fans up, man. They sleeping right now. You know what I mean? Ain't no Knicks fans up. This Netsatnyte, man. Ben Simmons is undefeated. Nash is undefeated as a coach, man. Go tell your Knicks fans friends that, man.
You said Nash is undefeated?
Yeah, Nash is undefeated versus the Knicks.
Oh. He retired undefeated versus the Knicks? Yo, you niggas gotta post the meme of Nash versus the Knicks and like RIP, not RIP, but thanks Nash or something, and just put Nash face and put his record versus the Knicks.
Right.
Like we'll always remember you.
Right.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you gotta make that, Breeze. You gotta make a little image with Nash face, his record versus the Knicks, and thanks for your service.
Yeah, all facts. All facts. But yeah, man, I'm gonna probably pull back up, man. But I'm planning to win for right now, man. But yeah, yo, shout out to Jay, man, Jumbotron Jay. Shout out to my guy NYG22. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the whole panel. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Please subscribe, man. Subscribe, like, share, comment, subscribe to This Is Jay. Subscribe to why Unpopular Opinion Sports. Check out his channel, Heart of the City. That's a show that comes on Tuesdays at 8:30. I'll be on there. If you're a fan of New York sports, pull up. Um, you know, maybe you jump
Appreciate
on
you,
a
bro.
panel, maybe you just jump in the comments. I don't know, but pull up, man. It's an interesting show. We had like 2 to 3 5-hour shows, man. We over there chatting heavy, man. So it's always a lot of fun, man. So y'all should pull up, man, for sure.
Yeah, come on late. So, guys that like late night talk shows, we'll be on, man. I usually go a good while, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot to cover, man. It's New York City, man. It's a whole deal, man, with us and just talking New York sports, man. That's my home. You know what I'm saying? That's Breezy's home. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us. So that's what we do, man. But definitely shout out to you, man, and your show, man. You know what I'm saying? Nets at
Appreciate
Night,
you, man.
man. And definitely, man, your whole channel, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Appreciate
always
you, man.
I'm always going to shout you out, man, and share you on all my videos, man. So most
Yeah,
definitely, man. We
you work,
building something
man.
special, man.
Well, make
Exactly.
sure y'all go check that Big Fan Breezy rival videos. You know what I mean?
That's dope, and that is definitely dope, man. And shout out to you, man, for that, man, because that's a that's a fire video, man. One of my
Good,
favorites, man, for
good
real.
looking, good looking, good looking. My boy Breezy, he had some fire bars, so I had to try to put some visuals to it for him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
That whole shit is dope, man, for real.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you,
Appreciate that.
man. I like the city in the background part. That's probably like my favorite scene. And yeah, man, I'm gonna try to clip up some of the episode from last episode with Heart of the City, man. That shit was fire. There's a lot of great content on that. And yeah, man, check out This Is Jay page, man. He got not only that, he got a lot of hip hop on there. So if y'all into that, y'all can check out his page. A lot of fire content. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Netsatnyte, man. And in conclusion, Cam Thomas is gonna get Kyrie minutes. Kyrie
Cam
could be home
Thomas,
helping
let's
his
360.
wife.
go. Free
Right.
CT.
Kyrie could stay home with his wife. He just had a baby. He'll be back when he just say sorry. And KD is still out there hooping. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. I think Ime will be the coach, and we need this win, man. We need. Yeah, I'm trying to play that Knicks game, but going to that Knicks game with a win streak. So and pull up tomorrow, please, man. We're gonna watch the game. So the podcast starts late after the games go off. Right
Yo,
after
so
we're
yo,
gonna do
Breeze, why you don't stream the game?
it. I'll be busy as hell.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna
You
try
should
to
look
though.
into doing that though. I
Yeah,
think
no,
I
I
think you'd be good
would.
at it.
If you
Yeah,
if you
For
yeah,
real.
stream the game, be sitting there watching it the same way you be doing with the highlights because we got the stream joint.
yeah. And if it's playing slow, I could excuse me, I could at least had a scoreboard. You know what I'm saying? But we could do something. We could work and try to work.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a good plan. So hopefully, man, yeah, if I stream, I'm gonna let you guys know, man, so y'all can pull up, man. We could, do it together.
All right.
Word, man.
That'd
But
be
shout,
dope, man.
yeah, man,
Definitely.
let's do it. Let's do it, bro. All right,
But shit, we all gonna be watching the game anyway. Might as well be commenting.
yeah, man. Yeah, I can't believe we on a jumbotron together, bro. I'm geeking. But yeah,
Yo, I didn't know they was gonna be playing that shit every day just because we went there for that game. Like,
you're
but
right.
that shit lit though.
Yeah, nah, man, that's something special. Like NYG said, man, like we out here, man. Shout out to Heart of the City. Shout out to all of the pages. Y'all know what's up. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and we be back, man, tomorrow, man. Right back at you, man. I might pull back up tonight, but right now I gotta, what I'm saying, I gotta shake the scene, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace. See y'all later.
Peace.
Or great show, bro.